Yo, 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 yo. We up in the building. Let's get ready to rock. Motherfucker. Turn these notifications down. Bow. Up in the building. Yo, 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 yo. This is TNR number 114 of the Harry's Drinking Again Pubcast. I am your host, Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris. And tonight, we got another good one for you, man. We're talking about the DiddyGate. Also, currently halftime of the UNC Alabama Sweet 16 game, March Madness 2024. I'm invested in that. I was thinking about going live earlier. I want to play the audio of the game, but apparently it's frowned upon. And YouTube, thank you, YouTube. Yeah, they just took down the episode 111 with Chase Havoc. Apparently the WWE filed a claim or something. I showed something completely ridiculous. The timestamp that they sent me said that I showed video. I showed no video during the timestamp that they claimed I did. I disputed it, and the WWE still said, nah, we're going to block the video. So I'm not playing around with the game here, but it is halftime, and we're gonna start slow because I'm gonna watch this game, man, and give you maybe a little bit of play-by-play or whatever. Huge Tar Heel fan, as you know. If you don't know, then that's what it is, man. But highly disappointed in YouTube's. It's like the third video that's been blocked. The other one was like medical misinformation, and I wasn't even talking about no medical stuff. I'm like, come on, baby. So I won't be playing the audio most likely, but the game currently on CBS. Halftime, UNC leads 54-46 over Alabama. Alonzo, your gay ass, I sent you the link. Hop on, bro. Stop being a little fucking sissy la la, and come talk some basketball with us. The only other, he's a bigger Carolina fan than I am. Yeah. And, open show tonight, but I am going to personally rant. I've been pumped up for this one. Last week, it was kind of a down week. I'm ready to go tonight. I'm going to go in on Diddy. I do want to say tonight's show, in honor of P. Diddy, I got the zesty, you see that right there? The zesty orange Smirnoff ice screwdriver. Keyword zesty. Shout out to Brother Love, huh? On the run. On the run from one of those Me Too Ricos. The devil coming to collect, boy. Now I'm going to go down this a little bit, but I'm not going to like go in on Diddy like everyone else, you know what I mean? Because we all would do some fuck shit if we had a position of power like that, man, huh? I'm not going to sit here and say I wouldn't. Probably wouldn't be no homosexual fucking underage shit. But all the stories that you would have about Mr. Harris. And they got to think this guy's is like on a 30-year run. You might be able to be clean for the first couple of years, but too much goes to your head and you almost feel invincible. Excuse me. So we're going to get into that, break that down somewhat. What else we got on the menu? Gonna talk a little bit more March Madness. Arizona let the desert down earlier today. Clemson advancing to their first Elite Eight appearance since I believe 1980. UConn smacked San Diego State by 30, 82-52 on their way to the Elite Eight. And we have NC State tomorrow tipping off against Marquette, Gonzaga, Purdue, Duke, Houston, and Creighton and Tennessee. But tonight it's all about North Carolina. Go ahead and raise up. All right, is the second half back on? No, still halftime. I'm afraid if I click this button and the sound, even 1 second of the sound comes on, they could just, that's it. Stream's over. So we have to play by the rules here tonight, guys, okay? A little bit. I did not have my other phone out here with me, but that's fine. I got some, a little bit of pre-roll, something here. Actually, it's what is this? Just a micro gigabud. We'll roll something up later. Smells fucking delicious. Delicious. We got the OCB rolling papers, huh? Black and mild on deck. And for the real niggas, not just a zesty night, we got a Modizi as well, huh? And a little bit of a New Amsterdam vodka. Okay, Harris is drinking again. The first sponsor of the show, of course, we got Gubba Rum. But Gubba be bullshitting a little bit, but still, shout out Gubba Rum. And that's what it is, goddammit. I'm in the building. How's everyone doing tonight? If you do tap into the show, man, go ahead and, hit the like, whatever. Leave a comment, engage a little bit. We always like to, that makes the show a little better. I haven't started it on Podbean. I'm going to do that here in just a moment. I'm going to try to talk and do that at the same time. It doesn't always work out so good. Let's get this live on Podbean. I wonder if I could play the audio on Podbean, on their platform. They don't seem to delete shit like YouTube does, man. Fucking YouTube. It's like fucking sissy ass motherfuckers, man. And I don't see what the deal is. Like the whole WWE stuff, I shared my screen, okay, throughout the night. Didn't play no audio of nothing. But apparently the WWE, like you can't even show pictures of like their stuff. You can't even, I went to Google Images. We were talking about Vader. And I just mentioned the word Vader and they own Vader's name. I don't understand it, man. I disputed it. And they just ain't showing no love, so it's frustrating. I think I have a Rumble account out there or something, but I might have to start looking into some alternatives. Just because YouTube's fun, but you're too limited, And I've been getting away with a lot of stuff so far. And we're at, I believe, like 426 subscribers. Still gunning for that first half of monetization. Try to get to 5. And then we'll go from there. You to be on my ass, though. All right, what we got here? You You can also watch the games. Was it March Madness Live app? Can't even play no commercials, no nothing. Tonight, currently, YouTube, both Facebook pages and Twitch. Hida Pubcast up on Twitch. Let's see, Tar Heels, DiddyGate, huh? It's trending, of course. Mr. Guy called me earlier. My boy Mike Z. He's a camera shy and stuff. He doesn't like the spotlight, but we talked a little bit earlier tonight, and this is nothing new. Like, this is not breaking news or anything. All these guys are into some dirt. Every single one of them. It's just, of course, P. Diddy, the next black man up on the chopping block. Let's not forget about any of these motherfuckers. The Epsteins, the list that they haven't shown us. This Dan Schneider. I mean, I've been knowing about him for years too. With his little underage foot fetish and his perversions at the Nickelodeon offices. The Harvey Weinsteins. I mean, this is just throughout the industry. They call us conspiracy theorists, and I take that proudly, but because as everything gets exposed, it's like what might have sounded crazy 5 years ago, everything is really starting to come to light. And but me and my boy we've been hearing about this Diddy shit for years, and we know all these motherfuckers is doing rituals and different things of this nature. But now it's trending, and I stayed back from it. I just talk about it here tonight on my show. And I have one experience, one good experience with like a B-list celebrity sort of deal years ago in Vegas. And even them, like, maybe on the outside looking in, man, you could see the plays and stuff. So I'm not here to necessarily bag on dude. More so everybody that stands around and is with this man for years, and then once a man's down, you kick him on the ground and stay down and shit. It's weird. So let's see. We got the game on right here. Second half just started. 55-50. 16 minutes to go. I want to fucking turn up this volume so bad. And if anybody can give me a confirmation, I see some streamers that just play the audio, and as long as you talk over it, you don't show anything, it's like your own recreation, and they'll leave you alone. I've seen other streamers play a little portion of it, and their stream gets taken, whether it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes into what they're doing. So I'm unsure. It's annoying as fuck, because it would be really great audio right now. And I'm not trying to capitalize on anything that the CBS or the ACC is doing. Everyone's watching the game right now. Why can't we utilize this? I mean, I thought this was like a public domain sort of deal. Alabama just scored again, 52-55. Carolina coming down. RJ Davis between the legs, kicks out, boom. I forget who that big fucker's name is. RJ, top of the key, step back, 3-pointer, no good. Out of bounds. Yes. All right, we're going live on Podbean as well. Tar Heels, DiddyGate, blah, blah, blah. Start now. It's been a good week. Every week for me is interesting. I'm faced with a lot of temptation over here and different things. We talk about it. We talk about addiction and striving to get better. Also torment, spiritual torment, everything. And all I can say is a lot of people are suffering right now. And a lot of people also the silent suffers, and like we push through regardless. But I don't know if that makes sense. But I kind of want to talk a little bit about that as well. Okay, so bear with me, motherfuckers. Let's see. Oh, we got some coming up here. We got petty bitches. Yeah, what's good, Chino boy? Shit, Chino boy. I haven't tapped in a minute. Yo, what up, Harry? How's it going? Just watching tonight. Just support. We definitely need to get some content together soon. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Hope everything's good. Dealing with some legal issues. Damn. The last couple months, and it kind of fucked up the start of the year, but we still rocking with you. Definitely trying to do something soon when this case is over. Free Chino! We're gonna get the free Chino boy t-shirts, huh? Damn. All right, man. Hope stay up, man. If you need anything besides money, holler at me. I ain't bailing nobody out. I don't do none of that shit, but I'm here for moral support, motherfucker. And you know, even if you want to come on tonight and talk some shit, I'll send you the link or what have you. All right. But thanks for tapping in. Hope everything's good, man. Definitely check out Chino Boy on YouTube, man. He's a talented young man, and he got some dope ass music. And I've been playing this shit. All right, we got Beeline here in the building, guys. Early, late over there. Looks like he wants to talk some shit. Maybe get into this Diddy, you know, spreading grown men assholes open and shit. I don't know. It's insane. But anyway, guys. Coming to the stage, the Beeline Entertainment LLC, the place to be, live with the line. Beeline.
Up tonight too. Up tonight. Yeah. All night. That's right. We in the spot to be drinking Bud Light. Oh yeah. I don't care. Everybody showing the truth everywhere. Oh.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like Kat said in his little interview, like 2024, the year of exposing. Yo, tonight in memory of P. Diddy, I'm sipping on that zesty orange. Keyword zesty. It actually do look good. I was walking through. I was like, oh, zesty.
Zesty. Tantalizing.
That Diddy juice.
Oh yeah. Diddy, man. No Diddy. Poor Diddy.
Unbelievable, right? Like you go from a untouchable, he's untouchable music mogul to a fucking hashtag to a no homo, no Diddy, like to a joke on the playground, like overnight.
Yeah, overnight. I had a conversation with somebody on my show a couple shows back, and I had said, this is my exact words was, yo, P. Diddy is a hip hop legend. There's no fucking doubt about it. He's a hip hop legend. And the person was basically like, no, hip hop legend, what are you talking about? Like that was fucking unfathomable. That what I said. like I said, frogs are birds or some shit. And I couldn't believe that, like, you know, that reception was so heavy. I'm like, bro, am I fucking lost? Like, Diddy's not a hip hop legend. And then, you know, then you get into the people that are saying things like, oh, well, no, because he's this and that. And first of all, just speculating and shit like that or whatever. But at the same time, just completely saying it. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I don't got no proof. I don't know what the fuck he did. I don't know what he's doing. But there's no doubt about it. What in history, like, he's a fucking hip hop legend. How is that even disputable? Like, he's done, you know, a gigantic variety of things in the music industry. Like him or hate him, whether he did it with a gun to somebody's head, whatever. You know, we'll find that out. I guess that's what's happening now.
Yeah,
crazy though, man.
Yeah, infamous. Now he'll be an infamous hip hop legend, but no doubt his handprint on the music biz. I've always been a West Coast guy. Like, I never being a Pac fan. I never like rocked with P. Diddy. There's one song from him that I like, and it's actually a Keisha Cole song, and I might pull up the lyrics later. because, and I like this. I like the song. You know, it's a cool little 2-step, but even in the lyrics, it's like P. Diddy been telling on himself for years.
I tried to fall, but never gonna let me down. That's the one you're talking about, right?
Last night, yeah.
Last night, yeah.
It's one of my favorites, bro.
Didn't get an answer. Yeah.
You know, he's like, you know, like God forgive me, you know, like I need help or some shit. And it's like, dude's been. And then I seen a meme, some meme today. One of his music videos, he's jumping on the jet, like he's been. They're like, yo, Diddy been plotting this shit for years, and but I truly believe that every one of these motherfuckers high up is evil. Like it don't matter who comes next. Like, oh, you know, we're holding up 50 Cent up into this high regard, and 50's my guy. But like, if a story broke about him and said, yo, he's been tying bitches up since 2000, since the Get Rich or Die Trying tour, I'd be like, they're all fucking wicked, bro. They're just all wicked, and we keep putting this shit. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, this is definitely a time to question, you know, your surroundings and shit. Like that's why I wanted to hop on. So I've been making logos and shit for people all day, just fucking around, and I heard you talking. I always turn on, you know, to catch you for a little while. And I heard you talking. I was like, man, listen, I gotta talk about this shit because you know what else is interesting, bro? There's only certain people that you can talk about this shit with and get like reasonable discussion, because there's a lot of people, and I've learned this shit from trying to have conversations. There's a lot of people that like the cliche shit, like say, like, you know, blanket statement shit. Like, you know, you'll bring up something like, yo, did you hear this shit? Yo, I can't believe this is happening like this so much. And then you get that motherfucker that you're talking to. This is how you know to stop talking to him. Yeah, the world's crazy. Or oh man, that's old. Everybody knows this. And then leave it at that. Like just want to say some easy shit to disrupt the conversation. No kind of like trying to figure it out. No trying to like contemplate or like, you know, whatever. And that's the shit where I'm starting to learn, like, you can't talk to everybody about these weird, you know, situations or this, you know, truthful fucking, you know, what's appearing to be truthful. And that's why it's like, I said, let me go on. Harris will talk about this shit. So that's why, yeah, I've been wanting to talk about this, man. I like last couple of times I've been on your show. I got to tell everybody, I use your show for therapy a lot. You know what I'm saying? I come on here, drink a beer, you know, it's late. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's up. It's like the perfect time just to get the shit out. Fuck everything. Yeah. But I've been like going back and forth with like social media, different things like that or whatever, like everything, man. The connection that we keep having to all of this craziness. And this year we are starting to find out a lot of shit, man. And it's not that nobody's ever known, but it just seems like the in the dark conversations are now being like up front, like even old shit, like you were saying about the Dan Schneider and the Nickelodeon shit. And bro, it's just like we're only in March. Like March isn't even fucking done yet, and it's like every 5 seconds you got something new, man.
Yeah, I was telling my girl just before the show, I was like, babe, you know, I've been a YouTube scroller and, you know, for years, but I said this fucking like this year is so fascinating. It's so fucking entertaining so far. And it's gonna be such a like entertainment all year, you know, to see how all this stuff plays out. And then, you know, as soon as we got the election year and we got, you know, summer coming and like, you know, I mean, here in a couple months, the death toll is gonna rise again, the shootings, and you know, motherfuckers like in Chicago and, you know, we're back east and shit, 4th of July weekend, 44 dead. And I'm just like, wow, this is but all the tea, it's like the year of tea, man.
Yeah, man,
it's safe, you know.
Yeah, nobody's safe, and I don't know what it is, man. I've had these conversations with people, like I said, like, you know, just like around these topics, trying to figure out like, why is everything just starting to pop up? Why is everything starting to come out? And, you know, the one thing that happened also recently was, you know, them talking about banning TikTok and stuff like that. Now, I've been both an advocate for TikTok and I've also been against TikTok, before I really understood what it was. The one thing I can positively say about TikTok and shit is you're able to get a lot of fucking information on TikTok, yo. I don't give a fuck what people say. People always got to find the negative and shit, and there's always negative and shit. You have to be intelligent enough to cipher through the bullshit. That's just how it is. That's how it is with everything. I don't give a fuck what you're looking at. People say you got Facebook, you have, Instagram, you have all these different platforms. You're absolutely right. You do. But the thing about TikTok, yo, is instant information. You fucking just flicking your finger. It's like YouTube, upgraded and shit. Because instead of just like, going on YouTube and looking for videos, you go on TikTok and find videos. Like it's just, you just slip your finger and that's where you get in shit. Your algorithm goes in different types of the day. It changes. You could be looking at big titties at 1 minute. And then you're looking at fucking, presidential, scandals and shit. And it just pops up. And because it just pops up, I think it gives people less of an option, even though it seems like it should be more. But because it pops up and it's so immediate and it just talks immediately, you have a quicker response to get engaged by the shit. And that's why I think that we're getting a lot more information from platforms like TikTok, because you have the ability to fucking find out this shit in minutes, man. And that's what I'm interested in. And I think that TikTok is a big reason why a lot of this true shit is coming out, because a lot of people are talking and it's getting spread really quickly because everybody's on fucking TikTok, yo. Like you just said, everybody's been on YouTube for years. But we just had this here. I was hearing about the Diddy and the fucking Chris Stokes and the B2K, and I was hearing about all that shit, bro. I was hearing about all that shit for years.
Right. It's almost like back then, like when we were hearing about it. Sorry, I'm a fiend. When we were hearing about it, like my boy called me today, and he's like, "Bro, this Diddy shit." He's like, "I'm like we were doing our research, like 2012 and shit, and driving to Masonic lodges and staking them out and shit, and like, freaking ourselves out, and even his sister, different people were like, "You guys are crazy. That stuff doesn't exist, and you watch too many movies." We're like, "What?" And now it's I get to sit back and almost like I feel vindicated, kind of, because I'm like, and then all the other stuff that's yet to be exposed. Like one thing I don't like about, I want to play devil's advocate for a minute. I want to come to Diddy's defense just for a minute. Like part of me does believe that like you pay a price to play in the game, right? And like they were saying how see, we're hearing all this stuff about Diddy, but his handler, fucking Clive Davis, white man, old Jew, is like, no one's saying nothing about him. Michael Jackson called out Tommy Mottola, called him the devil. Leor Cohen, who owns fucking YouTube now, and they're saying like he was groomed, and Diddy took his bad behavior that he learned and he's doing it to others. But like, I don't like the singling out effect. I hope it like spreads more to where it's like we don't need to just single out a one rapper or mogul. It's like, let's call out the whole damn label, man. All the Ciroc and all the VPs that were sponsoring these parties, and what the fuck. I mean, we've been to house parties, bro. You got the smokers in the living room. The people doing coke are like probably in the back room. Yeah. Some other fuck shit's going on. Like people know what's going on, and that's just. I'm the guy that's like. That's why I'm on Front Street, bro. Like, I do drugs here and there. I've done some of the stuff. I can't just incriminate myself, but I've done some fucked up shit like in my life, and nothing. If it all came out, like I'd actually be okay with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wouldn't be horrible like some of the shit.
Yeah, like and I think like if Diddy had come out, years ago, and and maybe even said like, "Yo, I'm bisexual," or be like, "Hey, Playboy, I like to party with men and women." Like, like I feel like even now it wouldn't be such a big spectacle, You know, like if people just kind of put their demons on Front Street, their vices. I came on here and I was fucking coming down off amphetamines, and like I was like terrified, and so I was like, oh my god, you know. But like I had to do that because it's like I'm not gonna wait till someone else fucking questions me. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm living my truth, bitch. Like, you know, it sucks. You know, I hate myself right now, but I don't like to like live like that. I never have, you know. And but
no, I feel you, bro. I'm not an in the closet person either, bro. I think one of my problems is I'm too outward. Like I literally tell all myself about a lot of shit. And luckily for me, like, you know, I'm super confident. So it's like, if it is something, fuck it. It is what it is. Like, I'm not one of them motherfuckers that's gonna be keeping secrets for you. I don't even know how to do that shit, yo. I'm too outward. But like you said, even with the Diddy thing, like, first of all, I really don't give a fuck who he fucks. I don't care personally. You know, I really don't care. My thing is, you know, I guess it's just news to people because it's interesting. You know, you see this guy who's been chasing, you know, chicks forever. Used to date J-Lo. Used to, you know, it's interesting. It's crazy. Like, oh damn, this motherfucker's out here, you know, fucking dudes too. And if he's fucking dudes, who else is doing it? It's like, oh damn, everybody really is on the secret life shit. It also shows that, yo, how stupid we are to over here be like, oh, he is, and we're shocked, like we know him and been to his house and shit. We don't know the motherfucker. We don't know none of these motherfuckers, man. They're not even real life to us. They are playing a character and shit. So we're stupid too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, it's the other shit. It's the other shit. Like, you know, if there is connections to Tupac and Biggie's death and you know, different shit like that, man. If there is connections to, you know, him, you know, if it is some trafficking shit, or, you know, you holding up certain things, and that's the type of shit where it's like, if that's the stuff that's getting questioned right now, okay, well, damn, maybe we have been following a fucking monster, and that's where it gets, you know, that's where it gets to like your judgment is being questioned and shit like that. But at the same time, if everything's a monster, you know, whether it be fucking from when you were a kid watching Nickelodeon to now, you know, I don't know how to look at it. Like, you know, I've really been fucking on a journey, bro, of trying to figure out the truth as much as we can possibly get, because we ain't never going to get all of it or even close to all of it, in my opinion. Never. I don't give a fuck what people think they really doing. Yo, you're going to get the bare surface of what's really going on in this planet. You can forget about it if you think anything else. You're lucky to be getting as much information as you are now, just because we have this technology. Because realistically, if you were just sitting in your fucking room, you wouldn't know nothing but what's going on outside. That's it. Like, if we didn't have TVs and radios and bullshit, you scream down the street, yo, what the fuck is going on down there? Then somebody would say, oh, nothing. That's it. That's your limitation. In all real fucking lism. Like, but we're lucky enough to have all this bullshit that connects us to each other, and we can talk a little further. Yeah. And people still bullshit and make shit up. So yeah, it's just consistent bullshit. People lie to you know, portray themselves as somebody that they're not. And I real quick, I had a conversation. Me and my girl, like I said, I've been talking about this shit for a while, bro. Rattling my brain. I had a conversation with my girl. We were talking about how, do you understand that everything that you know, for the most part, is all speculation. Almost every single story, every single video, every single whatever is all speculation. We were talking about this murder trial we were watching, and the guy came on, and the guy told, you know, he kind of confessed to some of the things that happened. And then when he confessed, you sit there and get that information. You're like, oh, I know what happened. You really don't have no idea what the fuck happened. You just know what he told you. And most of the time, you know, people like to bullshit and try to cover up shit and, you know, say stuff to hide certain parts of the information that they don't want to tell you. And so you just know some bullshit. You don't really know what the fuck happened. And that's almost everything in the world, yo. That's everything. And it's crazy to understand that. We have no idea what truth even is, bro. Like, very, very small amounts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even the information in the books, it's like, it's just in a book. It was, you know, someone wrote that, and, you know, they're like trying to could be spinning a narrative and everything. So you got to even watch what you read.
Exactly.
One thing, being a non-Christian, like I believe in something. I don't know what the fuck, right? I'm not a religious man.
Yeah.
I really don't fuck with God in the Western term. Like, I don't even know what that means, but you know, I'm a spiritual guy, whatever, but I'm a fucking sinner and shit. But lately, and Brother Ray, you know, because we're super close, and he's one of the most devoted Christians I know. You know, he really walks his walk, right?
Yeah.
And my mother as well. So I was always told, like, if you don't have faith, lean on my faith or lean on other people's faith. And but lately, even for my conspiratorial fucking agnostic ass, everything that is going on, whether in the world and the media, the way all the conspiracies from, you know, television programming and the satanic rituals, it's making me truly okay. Like this shit, you know, that the Bible, whatever, like there is something to it, like
Yeah.
the war, like Satan really, you know, runs this shit, and maybe this motherfucker is coming back, and like because the way the industry and the schools, like they take out God completely, and you know they're making shows called 666, and it's so in your face.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, like it makes you almost like, damn, I better get my shit right and pick a side, because if I
You're
am
not
wrong,
lying.
if I am wrong, I'm gonna be fucked up. Like, and that's kind of the conclusion I'm coming to, is like, you know, that's why I'm not a denier, but I'm so conflicted about the whole thing. But the writing on the wall is saying, like, the story is true. Like, there's a war on this earth, and Satan's trying to gather as many people as he can through these tools, music and movies, and it's like, damn, get right. I don't know, man.
No, I fully understand what you're talking about, because like you know, I've told you before, like, you know, me and my girl, like we're kind of polar opposites, man. Like, she's a Hebrew Israelite, and you know, it's taken a lot for us to kind of like get to a level where we can understand, like, okay, we can, you know, coexist and you know, meet halfway in the middle. I've made a lot of changes. She also makes changes and adaptations and stuff like that as well. And she's also shown me a lot, just like you just said, bro. Like, I've also was, even before, you know, dealing with everything with me and her, I was also seeing shit too, bro. I've been listening to Alex Jones since I was fucking like 20 years old, man, in my shoulder when I was working at my old jobs and shit. And I remember the first day the guy came and told me, he was like, man, you gotta listen to this guy named Alex Jones. He had said a whole bunch of shit, and old firefighter dude when I was working. And I've been listening to him ever since. And, you know, with that, like, that just opened up more doors to, like, you know, question shit. And that's where I started to like really dive into some research and just like kind of figure out what the fuck is going on, or at least try to figure out what's going on. Like you just said, with all the media and entertainment and stuff like that, like you have people now like Candace Owens, you know, even who's coming out, and people aren't staying quiet anymore. I think that's another big thing that's definitely changing. Like, people are not staying quiet. People have so many platforms to open their mouth and really speak some shit, whether they're knowledgeable about it, involved in it, or have seen it or witnessed it firsthand, whatever. People are speaking out now. And you are seeing the blatantness of this shit, man, with it when it comes to the fucking, even our president, bro. I've been telling people forever, yo. I remember sitting in my fucking car when I was working at Comcast, watching a video of Joe Biden just fucking blatantly on fucking the news, just rubbing on little kids and shit, bro. Like
shit, yeah.
Fucking significantly, like, watching this, and this nigga is the fucking president. Like, and you say to yourself, like, if I saw it, I know the motherfucker who's in charge of. You know, they fucking saw it. Like, how is it real? And it's just like you said with the music, like you said with everything, the fucking Sam Smith and you know, them wanting us to fucking completely change everything, you know, from men and women, and there is no gender, and adapting all of this fucking ridiculousness. It's insanity, yo. It's insanity. There's no other fucking word for it. It's insanity. They're completely trying to restructure your fucking mental so that things that never ever should be acceptable, or at least accepted in a generalized state, um, is completely like all bets are off. All limitations are gone.
Yeah.
Let loose. Let fucking loose. And if you're not willing to let loose and just adapt to the programming, then you're dismissible. And that's what's fucking scary, yo. This whole social fucking credit shit, basically giving people, that's, we have it. No matter how much we might not have a distinguished number, but we have social fucking credit at this point, because it lets you slip up and say one wrong thing, bro. Your ass is in the burner. Let you slip up and be caught on fucking camera at Subway, saying, "Hey, you dirty Mexican, make my fucking food," and that shit get back to your job. You fired, nigga. Like that's the world we at. And I'm not. You want to say like, yeah, that person should be fired. But just imagine if you slip up and you do one wrong thing and have a bad day and say the wrong fucking thing at the wrong time. Your life is over now. Mm-hmm. Somebody might have understood that shit before and been like, man, it might be a bad day. Or that person's just an asshole. Stay away from him. And then that person will say, damn, I fucked up. I'm sorry. You go back and apologize. You go back and do whatever. I didn't mean that. That was wrong. You don't get no second chance like that anymore. That video's out there. Your life is over. That bad day for you is just your fucking your next journey in your life now. There's no taking it back. Yeah,
that's why I'm wary. Even like I let certain coworkers know about the podcast, but like I tell them like, yo, like don't I don't want no managers to fucking see my shit. If they do, it's like whatever. But I try to keep it away. Like, yo, just that's my little podcast. Just whatever. Just ignore that shit because. You never know, man, and then potential job candidates or whatever. But yeah, man, all this shit is like it makes me want to be a fucking God-fearing man. I swear to God, I wish, I do what I can, but like I'm still of the dark side, I guess. I would fit good in this industry. I really would. I'm still waiting on a contract from anybody who wants to offer me a little something. I'll keep my mouth shut about certain shit, okay?
Bro, listen. I don't know if I will anymore. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I haven't really like stated it or like made a distinguished decision to say, oh, I am doing this. But yeah, I've become a recluse, bro. Everything I do, I work from home. I don't fucking really go out like that anymore. Like the only time I really go out is just to go to the fucking store. I'm homeschooling my daughter. Like I got a whole bunch of shit that I'm doing differently than I've ever done in life. And the biggest reason is because I got a family and I want to protect my fucking family. And I know all the crazy shit I did when I was younger, and I'm not trying to have them wrapped up in the same shit. If I can help it, you know what I'm saying? People always say, oh, you got to let them know. Fuck you. There's a time where they'll be able to get their shit, and we can make it happen. If I could structure it, I'd rather structure it. They don't need to know everything. They don't need to learn everything like I did. I'm lucky to make it as far as I fucking did, and I know that. And I don't want that to be luck for them and maybe not happen for them. So I'm in a situation where I can manage my life a lot better than my parents were able to manage mine and shit. But I am turning back, bro. We garden, we do a whole bunch of shit, and it's not like I'm like, well, fuck it, this year I'm going back to the clubs. And you can't go out nowhere without worrying about getting shot in your fucking head. You can't. I mean, it sounds like I'm on some negative whatever. You got that's cliche. Like I said, cliche shit. Oh, you can't be like live your life. Fuck you. Yes, you can, because you can go to the fucking movies and go have fun, go out and come back home. But if you think I'm going to the movies every fucking day with something stupid happening every 5 minutes, I don't got time for that shit anymore, bro. I don't want my family around that bullshit. You can't go to fucking Walmart without niggas fighting and wilding the fuck out, and ain't nobody got time for that shit no more, bro. If you better start making smarter decisions, like you're saying, we finding out all this information and then motherfuckers just ain't using it, still saying the same bullshit. Like, okay, so we know that the kids getting shot up in school and shit like that. We know that all this shit is happening, but we're still just sending them to school. We're still just doing all the regular shit. Like, if you have information, why are you not utilizing the shit? Oh, we know we're eating all this bad food. Oh, well, we know now at least. Well, motherfucker, why don't you start trying to do some shit different? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people just like cliche shit. Well, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? You could try to do something different, motherfucker. Stop bitching at me because I'm trying to make changes and see where my life can go without following the same fucking routine that we are all finding out that is all bad. Listening to all this bullshit and listening to all these fucking celebrities that ain't doing nothing, but apparently a whole bunch of bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier said than done because people don't want to change their lifestyle and shit. People are used to what they're adapted to and stuff like that, and you don't want to face facts. That P Diddy, even though you listen to fucking him and Mace and everybody for all your life, this motherfucker might be a scumbag. Even for me, Vince McMahon, and all the shit that happened with him. If anything is true, and he really was doing all this craziness, I don't want to understand that, but if it's true, it's true. You gotta face facts, nigga. Like,
one thing about me, like one of my favorite rappers of all time, SPM, South Park Mexican. He's still in prison for sex with a underage girl. Right? He's been locked up since 2002. And in the Mexican like culture, the Latin rap culture, that's a big thing. Whether you defend him or not. He's a piece of shit, and he's up for parole this year. He's most likely going to come home in the next year or two. I fucking bought every single album he's put out in prison. No, I don't condone his pedo acts or whatever. He maintains his innocence. There was no physical evidence, all this stuff. But for me, like, I sit back, like, that's why I don't get so emotional. Like, I got the game on right now. I grew up a North Carolina Tar Heel fan. We got 77 to 75, 5 minutes left. But I understood, like, when I started finding out about Alex Jones and David Icke and fucking Bobby Hammett and all these guys, like, you understand that, like, sports is programming. We're just programmed to and I stepped away from it, right? If they lose tonight, they fucking lose. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna rip up my posters or nothing. So there's entertainment to it. For me, I took a step back. I drink alcohol and stuff, right? I do not drink soda. I hate soda with a passion, right? I grew up drinking soda all my life, fat kid, everything, and it gave me some health problems. Even when I mix my liquors, maybe ginger ale or ginger beer. I don't let my son drink any soda. He's trained, but that was a stepping stone I took, right? Not watching like Super Bowls for about 4 or 5 years. I try to deprogram myself as much as possible. So I could be of that change, but it is tough. And then you find yourself you can only escape so much, right? It's like
that's a big part of it right there. Yeah, you can only escape so much.
And your cousin, your uncle, everyone's doing this, and it's lonely being awakened. When you first get awakened, man.
Yo, listen. See, I think I was supposed to talk to you. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like I said, I've been battling my own mentality lately, bro, and it's been a couple months now. I mean, I've gotten a lot better at certain things where I've kind of just came to the terms of like what I want to do, and definitely doing the show and all that shit or whatever for sure. I'm here. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've been doing. I've been doing it for 4 years. I'm not turning back. It's what I'm gonna do for as long as it happens. I'm not stopping. But at the same time, like you're saying, like I'm starting to find myself down these long fucking rabbit holes, bro, of understanding that I'm understanding what I understand, and I'm hoping that I understand it. Like shit like that. Like I'm asking questions, and I'm asking the questions of the question, or how I'm answering the question. It's fucking weird, bro. Like, just to give you like even more of an example, talking about like the social media and stuff like that, and the programming and how we're watching stuff, and just like you just said, it's hard to escape because it's everywhere. It's all you do. Like, if you don't go on the computer and attend social media, or you don't do this, how else are you finding out what's going on in the world? Oh, well, then just go watch the news. Oh, just watch the news. Okay, well, that's like that's not controlled. Okay, so let me go watch the news. How else do you find out if you don't watch the news? Oh, read a newspaper. Oh, we'll read a newspaper. Okay, like that's not control. And that's like fucking 6 stories, and some of them don't even fucking involve me or anything around me. So it's like you said, bro. It's one of those situations where the motherfucker got the gun to your head and he's saying, "Do this or I'll shoot you." And you're like, "But you have a choice." I don't really have a fucking choice. Because my one choice that I have is to die, motherfucker. That's the last thing you get. Mm-hmm. So if that is what you consider a choice, then what are my options? Maybe I should say, as a better statement. There's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's where when you start to wake up and you start to understand what's happening and what's going on, whether it be with entertainment, whether it be with Hollywood, whether it be with conditioning, just people showing us shit the way they want us to be, and trying to change our minds and formulate our minds, the kids' minds and shit like that or whatever. So we accept a lot more bullshit than what we may have ever had before. I'm struggling with that shit right now, bro. I don't know certain things that I should keep doing. I don't know certain things that I want to keep doing. I don't know when I'm looking at information. I'm like, damn, are we living? Even with the world, bro, flat earthers and shit like that. Fucking a couple years ago, I would have been like, man, fuck y'all, stupid ass motherfucker, y'all dumb. I don't know shit about y'all niggas, but now I'm like, I don't know. I don't believe it, and I know that it's flat. I don't fucking know anything.
Yes.
I wouldn't argue if somebody came up and they had legitimate information. They're like, yo, listen, I got this guy. He went this place and he found the earth is flat. I'd be like, really? Holy shit, man. Yeah. I don't know if it is, but damn, that sounds crazy if you really got it.
Even the like the reptilian theory, like David Icke came out with that shit in the 90s, and he was saying there's a superior alien race that's already been here and they're breeding with humans, and this is how we get superhumans, shapeshifters, like all that sci-fi shit that they show in the movie. I truly believe that whatever they put in the movie is like it's already out here in the world, and they're like getting us used to it, slowly. Like I'm such a conspiracy theorist. Like, it's not that I believe, like, but it's like I'm open to all that. Like, you couldn't.
That's what it is. Yeah.
The ice wall in Antarctica and the whole Admiral Byrd. And he flew into the fucking portal, and they have like whole underground cities, and it's like it seems plausible. I'm not gonna.
I agree. Like it's crazy. Like that theory right there. That theory right there has been in so many fucking movies recently, bro. Even down to coming back out, Godzilla and King Kong. They go into the middle of the earth, and there's a whole fucking civilization, and not even just movies, because there was that report not too far back where they found that fucking cave, or one of the deepest caves they ever found, or whatever it was, and there was a whole fucking ecosystem down there, bro. And there's motherfuckers telling us for years that it's only because of the sun and this and that and blah blah. And there's a whole world underneath the fucking earth. Like, it's a whole growing forest, everything. And that's what I was saying before, like how we think we have all of this information and we know every fucking thing. We don't know shit. We just know what like you said, a book tells us. We just read some shit that some motherfucker wrote probably not that long ago for the motherfucker who read it to us. Read it. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit holes. Like, I just get caught, and it's like I'm trying to go back to like try to justify what I believe or what I think, and I can't find it. I'm just like, damn, I'm lost. Why the fuck do I believe this shit? And that's where I've been getting in a lot of situations. I'm like, why do I think this way? You know why? Because somebody told me to think this way. It's not because I just have like a vast knowledge of the stuff, whatever. It's just because somebody said, hey, you do this, you do that, and you get this. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, all right, well, what the fuck? That's it. Literally, bro.
You left at this crossroads. And for myself, man, I truly feel like I've always said this, like, I have a light inside me. Like, I know my core is like good, right? Like, I had a good general core, like not no truly evil, fucked up shit, but I have like perversions and all the manly, worldly shit. I like pleasure, right? Like most of us do. And I guess for my own personal enlightenment, I know that I have to get over my pleasure wanting. Like I have to truly, at some point in my life, if I'm ever gonna be healed or happy, I have to battle the stupid vices and rise up and be okay with. I feel like I should be like a minimalist, holistic. I have these thoughts in my head, and at the same time, some days it's like, if I get there, cool. If not, well, I'll just have another drink and oh shit, tonight, Final Four, and I'll fucking rub one out or hopefully
distraction. Yep, yeah. That's how it goes. Yeah, it's hard to discipline yourself into like a whole new state of being, bro. And like you said, minimalist, or everything you just said, same shit I've been thinking, bro. Same thing. Like, them motherfuckers who can sit there and convert them damn buses and turn them into homes and just take them on the fucking road. And then you see, like, if you watch those videos where those guys go and they take their truck and they got a camper and they go out into the woods and they just make a fucking tent. Let me tell you something, bro. I wish I could show you. When I went to Walmart the last time, I went and I was just passing by the aisle. I haven't went fishing. I don't even remember the last time I went fucking fishing, yo. I bought some fishing wire. I bought some hooks. I bought a whole bunch of just fishing equipment. And I did it because I have this whole like survival bag. Like, I got like 4 of them. But I got like these survival bags where I just got a whole bunch of shit in them, bro. I got a fucking mini saw. I got a whole bunch of different shit, yo.
Yeah.
And I got it just in case on some crazy shit, bro. To where something happens, I gotta grab some bags. I gotta jump in my car or jump wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
You go drive to the fucking woods somewhere, yo, and just take my family and just light a couple fires and just have my guns and my knives and shit, and we just sit there and just ride it the fuck out.
Ride it out. Yo,
That's
we're like so much alike, bro. Same shit, man. Survival. I'm into that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And of course, living in the city or small town, I do have a little acre that I purchased during COVID, out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And one day is my hope is to build onto it, right?
Yeah.
I don't have all the skills and stuff, but like that was like something, right? When I was freaking out, because we were all freaking out a little bit, especially when the unemployment didn't hit for the 8th week. I was like, God damn.
Oh, listen, we didn't get that shit at all, bro. We didn't get that shit at all.
I'm like, I'm truly at the mercy of father fucking government here. Like,
yep,
they got me fucked up.
Yep.
So, but at the same time, I want to be honest, man. Like, I'd like, and when I talk to my mentors or whatever, my people that are above me on a mature level and a spiritual level, I tell them like, yo, I'm talking like this, but I'll be completely honest. Like, I like marinating in my lower vibration sometimes. It's fucking easy. It's comfortable. And like, why is it? And those say, well, that's Satan or whatever. And it's like, but damn, like, why do I feel at the same time? I know I can change my immediate self, but like, we're up against such a bigger feat that I almost just feel defeated, and it's easier to just be like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna do a show, talk about some bullshit. I want to go to the fucking fair and eat 4 churros and some funnel cake and feel great, and then feel like I like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like
it's nothing wrong, yo. But see, here's the thing, though, man, and that's another thing about listening to people who try to make everything that gives you good satisfaction and stuff like that. Like listening to them people when they're trying to fucking degrade it. Like, oh, don't touch alcohol. You should never have. Why the fuck not? As long as you're not using it in a way where it's harming yourself, where it's harming other people. It's the same shit with everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with every now and then, even if it's just like, maybe it's just once a month, twice a month, but in moderation, because there's certain shit that'll really fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be the motherfucker who's just, fucking heroin addict. And it's just, okay, once a month. Nah, maybe you should cut that out a little bit. Like, it don't got the best track record, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you like to sit home and, your thing is like, hey, UFC comes on once a month. I watch a UFC fight, grab me a pack of beer, give me a fucking pizza. And I chill. And you think that you're gonna tell me I can't fucking do that because it's against some kind of fucking written legend or some shit? Fuck you. That's not even realistic, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be discipline, and I face it just like you face it, bro, in different ways. And it's like, as long as you can, have yourself in some sort of control to where you can, know you're doing right because you feel right, bro. Like, just like when you start eating better and you pay attention, like, damn, I'm up, I got energy, I got this. You feel better. You work out, you're like, damn, I feel strong, I got this. You feel better. So this shit is benefiting you. Even though you feel good when you're doing the shit you're doing. Oh man, like I'm drinking the beers right now. When I go upstairs, probably gonna have fucking acid and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh fuck my life. But it's like, okay, that probably wasn't the best thing for you. Like, your shit tells you what the fuck is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you look at it as like, spiritually, it tells you whatever. But I think that's our programming, bro. It's like, it's that weird, don't do that, no, shaking finger. And then you're like, man, that's all I want to fucking do now. Because you being an asshole telling me not to do it. I love doing this, and fuck you. I'm doing it every day now. Yeah. I think that's at least part of the problem. People always trying to tell you what to fucking do all the time, trying to make you feel bad for the things that bring you joy. I love wrestling. I love watching fucking horror movies with demons and fucking, I love that shit. You think I watched that, so because I watched that, I'm going to be a worshiper of demons? Fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not intelligent enough to decipher the difference. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they're going to get you. You're not knowing what? Stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah. Like, I guess just balance, like finding that balance. Yo, if I want to fucking play this audio, man, if I play the last 20 seconds, they're going to take down the stream, you think?
You were saying something earlier about something happened when you were talking about the wrestling shit the last time?
Oh, my God. See, Carolina's going to blow it, man. 87-85. Alabama ball. Fucking 7 seconds to go. Carolina fucking sucks. Once again, they choke. No, they took down episode 111 with Chase Havoc.
The wrestler that we talking to?
Yeah, it's gone. Fucking took it down.
Bro, I think it's me, bro. They keep taking down the shit that I'm on. They don't fuck with you. Two don't fuck with me no more.
You know what, motherfucker? Yeah, that's episode 67. But this is the funny thing, bro. Look at this shit. I took the screenshots. I disputed it because the other one was, they said we were medical misinformation, and I disputed it, and they put it back. They said, oh, yeah, you're right. But I was doing some research, man, and apparently out of all the sporting, all the four major sports, the WWE has like they don't fuck around with their copyrights, bro. Like,
yeah.
And it said, I can't even replay the video because it's completely gone. And I think I have it downloaded in my hard drive, but I might edit it, put it back up. But they said it's been detected. Let's see. And it was because of a video. Now, they timestamp it.
Yeah.
And I went to the timestamp. It was only a 21-second timestamp. And I didn't even share my screen during that 21 seconds. We were talking about Vader. He said something about Vader. And I started to type. And I remember sharing my screen, but I didn't play any audio that night. And even the thing of Vader that I did play, what came after that, the timestamp. Like, I don't understand how, but I thought on this YouTube game, because how are motherfuckers taking, people are making full shows out of Joe Rogan shit. They're playing Joe Rogan fucking video, maybe speeding it up, squiggly lines in it, and they're like, so you're sitting there like you search for Cat Williams JRE, and you'll find some other motherfucker's channel you're watching it on before even Joe Rogan.
Yeah. I don't understand it either. I know WWE doesn't fuck around because I've had a couple. But you know what's really crazy? They've never taken any of my episodes down. Like that's why it's like when I've heard you say that, like what they'll do is they'll send me the information of like, hey, you didn't this part right here has to be cut out, or they'll silence it or something like that or whatever. But they've never taken any of my episodes down. So that's why I don't know because I used to straight up just play shit. I remember one time I played on STR. I was playing The Rock had came back. I played that whole fucking segment.
Yeah. And you used to be able to kind of do that.
Yeah.
It says as a result, your video is blocked, and I have two other. I played some music, but that was okay. The WWE themselves, like,
Yeah, they
blocked
don't
it.
fuck around.
But like, do they like? How the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Like, you can't say like I didn't in that fucking timestamp, bro. I didn't share my screen. Like, it was just us sitting there like this, and we're talking about Vader and the Vader bomb. Like, do they fucking own a copyright on the Vader bomb and shit? Like, yo,
Nah, not that, because we like I said, we talk every week, bro. I do 2 wrestling shows a week. So we talk every week, and we talk way more than the fucking Vader bomb. So I know that that's not true. I don't know. I don't know why they banned it or why they said something, but yeah, they be quick to ban your shit, bro. I don't know why the fuck they I don't know if it's the area. I don't know what kind of goes into it.
Yeah. I've been trying to do research because I want to do different things with the lives. Like, I want the ability to I've seen streamers, like, I'll go to YouTube and I'll watch. They won't show the game; they'll block it out, but you can hear the audio. And sometimes they'll just put a little box to where the game's still playing, and there's some bots in there and shit. But like, they're commenting on the game.
Yeah,
Wanted to kind of do that tonight, but at the same time, I'm not going to just like keep doing all this work, and it's like, so what, that fucking 3 hours was just for nothing? Like it's just gone forever.
If you do live streams on an event that's happening already, it's weird, yo, because I know WWE is one of the ones where I don't give a fuck what you do. You can play something from fucking 20, 30 years ago. They're going to ban your shit. They're going to block that shit immediately. They're one of the ones that for sure is going to do it. I see a lot of people, what they'll do is when they stream, like, I actually just did it this week, or last week. We streamed Monday Night Raw, and I had it on, and it was just playing on my tablet here, and I was doing an episode talking to guys, and we were just watching it and just talking. I do it on WrestleManias. I do a whole bunch of shit like that. And even with the sound on, they never ban anything. As long as you don't show it like on screen, like you're trying to share it, they never ban it. I've never had any issues with that. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know the exact shit that they look at or whatever, but
yeah. And I'm trying to
bullshit.
I've read through the community guidelines. They're always updating them. I've went deep in the Reddit. I fucking stayed up, like, and it's like, it's still vague. It's like, like, what you can and can't do, but then it's like, what about this? What about this? And some people get away, some people don't. See, it's almost like the boys club. It's like either you're in or you're not. Oh, you're not. You don't like you're not for the homosexual agenda. So fuck your channel.
Bro,
you didn't take the
right now.
It's that YouTube social credit, man. I'm telling you, man.
I fully agree with you on that shit. I'll tell you right now. I think that's definitely a big thing. I think that a lot of that plays a part bigger than we even know. Like, we were hearing about that shit on like Twitter and stuff like that before Elon Musk took over. And people, you couldn't even say something. Like, if you said anything towards, that kind of community or whatever, it was a wrap for your ass. They're gonna send you a fucking message. Like on Instagram, bro, like you said earlier, I'm one of them motherfuckers, bro. I like to be reckless. I like to talk shit. And and like there's times where, especially when somebody's being stupid and saying something, you want to call them out. Like, man, shut your dumb ass up or whatever. Like, or it was this one chick, like, she was just being funny, like, oh, why is everybody watching me? And I wanted to be like, just to type in because you have big tits, like you know what I'm saying? Like, being honest and shit. Like, can't we be fucking honest anymore? And but I was like, I'd second guess it because I'm like, yo, if I type this in, they're gonna fucking, hey, this is wrong, you can't say this and all this other shit. So it's like, there's always something going the fuck on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We just have to. That's why I kind of ride the fence. And there it is, guys. Alabama 89, Carolina 87. Alabama advancing to the Elite Eight, the first time in school history since 2004. Cowboys, Tar Heels are fucking choke artists, but still the best team. So let's switch up this backdrop. Fuck the Tar Heels, right?
Yeah,
it's all good.
Man, I know March Madness is like the biggest thing. I know even at my job, like they hey, what are you guys watching? I don't watch basketball. I barely watch football. The only shit that I stay invested in is fucking wrestling and UFC. I'm a UFC guy for life too, bro. Yo, but I wanted to ask you, man. So what's been going on with the show, man? Like, have you? I know we were talking about like different things you were looking at doing, and have you been looking into different guests coming on, or are you still just like just rocking out with it?
Like, so I kind of talked about last week because like last week I've been going back and forth. Like out of the 114, for real, there's like 12 or 13 weeks where I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do this tonight, right? I talked about it a little bit last week. I'm trying to get people on, but I'm not like, I'm at the point now, bro. It's going on year 3. Let's keep it real. This is fun as fuck, but like I'm so in the red. Like I've invested way too much money to like even I'm not paying no fucking publicist, and I want to like now it's time to try to recoup or something, or just. So I'm like, I want to get more into the video creation. Like when I go to my channel, and you go to videos, and the last like real upload like a few months ago, but the lives are consistent.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about getting a membership to like one of these stock footage sites, Shutterstock, or these high quality videos and footages that you can download and use to make videos. And I think that's like my next phase. You know what I mean? I want to do some, just create videos like voiceovers and put together a story in a video format and start releasing more videos. You know? But constantly, man, like shout out to Chino Boy, man. Shout out to you, Ray. Like I've reached out to like my whole fucking contact list, my peers, like everybody knows this is what I do now. It's like I can't keep fucking, hey, you want to come on this week? You want to? It's like, and I network with who I can in the group, and it's I'm like I want that, but it's not happening. So I'm like, man, I still want to do this talking thing and creation thing. So I'm just like gonna take it in my hands more and just edit, more. It's hard to put it in words, but those channels where like it could be anything. It could be fiction, nonfiction. It could be a personal story, but you find the right footage and videos and like a quick documentary style story. Harris is drinking again.
I actually never heard of that.
Like let me tell you about, like one of them in mine will be like, because I'm a drinker, but like I'm not a drinker for real. Like, yo, I'm really not a drinker. Like when I see other alcoholics and shit, I'm like, yo, okay. So I want to do say like the only time I got blackout drunk, right? It would be and you'd go to like the stock footage. Let me pull it up real quick, but like you'd go there, you type it in, and then it would just give you a bunch of hundreds of different scenes that people have uploaded, and you take that, you can edit it, and then I'm narrating like this interesting story more than I can live, fumbling and forgetting my words. It's like I want to hone in on certain stories or create a story and like show that in a video form. You know what I mean?
That sounds dope. Yeah, I didn't even know they offered that.
Yeah, like it's being done, but like I haven't seen nobody do it in the way I have it in my head. Like,
hey, go for it.
Again, and it could be anything, man. Like, but I want to base my shit around myself. Like I struggle, bro, with like all this stuff, and it's in my brain to get better and rise up and overcome, master my mentality, and there's ways to like I can highlight that better, I think, by just sitting in the lab creating video. And even if I stop doing lives, I want the people to know that like, yo, this motherfucker puts out a new video every Thursday or something. Like it'll still be a TNR, you know?
Yeah,
just,
like a switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like one of the reasons, like, you know, I'm starting to pay attention to certain things. I'm trying to see, like, you know, like you said, I'm trying to see I'm always trying to see where the next level is. I'm always trying to see like what's next. And you know, I am noticing that the old ways when it was 2020 and everybody was coming out with a podcast and stuff like that or whatever, you know, a lot of that shit is dying. A lot of them motherfuckers have dried up, and a lot of the real ones are still fucking here, man. And I've been having that. It's been like a regular conversation I've been having on most of the shows that I've been doing at this point. But the times of they're still there, but the times of like just people doing like the interviews, I think that's starting to go away. I think that's starting to go away a little bit. I mean, you still got some. You know, I was looking on the on Facebook on couple of the podcast guest pages that I'm on. Let me just fucking say this, yo. I want to say this out loud. Listen, I don't know what happened or what it takes to become a life coach or whatever that shit is, but listen, kiss my ass if you think that I think that there's fucking 400 million of y'all niggas. When I tell you, I was just looking on there just to see, like, hey, because I used to rely on shit like that. Like, hey, let's find some people to talk to because I have a podcast and I want to have guests on. Yeah. So I used to go on them fucking things and I used to go and look for people that I didn't give a shit about and see if they're interesting. And then it's like, you know, I went on there and looked at it now, and everybody is a fucking life coach, bro.
Right.
And I don't understand how, like, you know, that is such a big deal. And I don't understand how everybody's trying to fucking talk to these people. Hey, let me tell you how to, you know, fix your life or fix your credit or fix, bro. Like, I have no interest in like, and I put in there the other day. I was like, yo, does anybody just want to talk shit? Like, anybody want to talk about Diddy and what the fuck's going on? And that's why, like, you know, the group that we're in, like, you know, we kind of all meshed well together. Like, you know, we like doing each other's shows. You know, it's always fun. But at the same time, even with that, I don't want to just fucking, you know, have the same show all the time. So it's like, even with that, I still look for like different people. So, you know, that's where I found the wrestling show and all that shit or whatever. And I'm finding my different, you know, ways of doing shit. But Harris, I also want to say this. I'm saying all of this to say this. Something happened recently where I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I said it like how you just said it. Like, yo, I'm 4 years into this shit already. Like, this is year 4 for me, and I've done a lot. I've invested a lot, and it's time for some shit to change. And I'm not just doing this shit where I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna keep making videos and staying up all night and editing forever. And nah, some shit's gonna start to happen. Yeah. So if I gotta buy into some of this shit to make some shit start to happen on my last, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've made the decision that I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this, you know, until I get ready to go get my fucking RV and ride off to the sunset and say fuck all this shit. I'm gonna keep doing this. So all bets are off now, bro. I don't give a fuck about I ain't posting like everywhere like I used to and shit, but I'm doing it specifically now. When I'm posting, I'm doing it for certain reasons. Like today, I did a whole bunch of shit. I took some pictures. I did a whole bunch of shit, revamped a lot. And I'm starting off something. I'm trying something. And so far it looks like it's pretty good, but I'm still kind of like, you know, stressing it a little bit. But I'm gonna see where it goes from here because I'm tired of playing the long game. It's not a fair game at the end of the day. You sit here waiting for the rest of your fucking life to try to build, like, you know, where you should be in any type of way for people to pay attention to your shit. So I'm trying to see if I can do some shit different this time around, bro. This year isn't going to be like all the other years.
That's good, man. Yeah. Like you said, I mean, we got a long view, you know, it started out and we're still willing to go the distance. My thing is like, I've even thought about you know, you see these rap, like I watch a lot of like I be on the street vlogs, the rap vlogs, like I'm into all that shit, right? And even though I don't listen to none of these motherfuckers, like if academics post about Kodak Black, like I'm watching that shit, like, you know, so I'm in tune with that. And there was even a point where I was like, man, maybe I should just be a rap vlogger too, just take some bullshit. But I sat with myself and I was like, nah, I can't do that, man. I have to it has to be something from me because I
You ain't interested. If you ain't interested in that shit, it ain't gonna be beneficial for you. You ain't never gonna want to do that shit.
yeah. No, but it's the invest. It's not even a money thing. I don't honestly plan to get rich or anything, but everything I do, it to me is a stepping stone. Like when I take a job, I don't plan to be a that motherfucker to get no health. Sure, I don't look at it those long view options. I just look at things like what can I do from here to get me to the next plateau, or the next door will open up, and then let me put my head in there, and
exactly.
But it would be nice to, like with guests and stuff, yourself regulars. But when I'm interviewing someone, I tell them like, yo, go book that shit through the calendar. It's not text me and then it's like, no, if you want to take your career serious, I want to be serious as a businessman and a creator. It's like, I'm gonna send you the link, book the show, answer the few questions, like real professional stuff. So there's certain things where I've cut out doing, and I want people to take me serious too. For as much as I fuck around, the end of the day, we're trying to create a brand and a legacy of somewhat,
for real,
whatever aspect that is. I got my music on the channel, different things that I've made over the years. Like, I just want to highlight, but at the end of the day, people be like, yo, like this dude, he puts in work, or
no, you're right. It don't gotta be because you're trying to be rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we went down that road and all that shit. I know I have. It's more like you want this shit to mean something, bro. You want this shit to be something. And that's the whole goal you started it with, and it's the same goal that you have now. And that's why it's like, at some point you do also have to understand, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't want to say cheat to win. But sometimes you have to do understand that, always being the nice guy and always trying to, do everything the right way, and I'm saying this completely vague, bro. I'm not trying to say anything specific. I'm just trying to say, like, there's some times where it's like, if you can, make something happen for yourself, make that shit fucking happen, yo. And that's what I think I'm starting to open up to, especially in your home stretch, because, this year, like, some more doors open with the wrestling stuff. The wrestling shit saved it for me this year. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was the biggest thing. The wrestling thing saved it for me this year. Like, being able to have the crew and now we're getting like some more people. Like, even on TikTok, especially, like, I'm making a name for myself on TikTok, and people are starting to, like, hit me up and say, hey, want to join you on the combo and shit. And just stuff like that is, like, it's exciting again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like you said, the calendar and everything. Like, I was doing that same shit. Oh, I got an interview tonight, babe. Okay, I'll go downstairs. And I wasn't interested in that shit at all, bro. I don't want to talk to the motherfuckers, bro. And I'll be honest, it ain't nothing against them, but it's just like, I know I'm be sitting in the chair. Hey, so that's what you do? Oh, okay, cool. Let me find something that I'm interested in talking to you and shit.
Yeah. Well, one of my funnest things from the first year was right when the night we did Mark Christopher. It was fucking weird. One of my childhood friends that I haven't talked to for decades, it finds my fucking email. And I just get an email in the middle of the show, like, do you want to go viral tonight? And I was like, the fuck, anyway. It was this little guy, little Kelpie, a 19-year-old white kid, proclaimed pimp. And, he got beat up on the podcast. Like, he was going viral that night, right?
Yeah.
And I got him on the channel somehow. And, it got me, like, thousands, probably like all the shorts. Because I was hitting them shorts.
Yeah.
I got I remember like 40,000 views just on those shorts, right? But I told him too, and I think I told Gianni Russo, I was like, just to let you know, sir, like, I'm a small channel, like, I'm here for the clickbait. Like, don't get it fucked up. All those, you click. Now I haven't done a lot of clickbaiting, but like when I interview those people, I'm like I feel like a DJ Vlad or something. Like, I was thinking, I just want some motherfucker to say the wildest shit, or
that motherfucker. Oh man.
But I felt like I was how do I say, like, I'm using those moments for that,
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we were, because that's Think about it, bro. That's the only reason we were talking to them motherfuckers, bro. It wasn't like we were like, I'm pretty sure you didn't have like a dream to interview Gianni. I don't even know the fuck that guy was until, he had said something about it. And I saw him on Vlad, and I saw he had a whole bunch of people, but he had a whole bunch of people because it was Vlad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because it was him.
Yo, yeah,
and then,
yeah. Sorry.
No. That's what's interesting. Like all them guys that we talked to, bro. Nothing against them, man. But it wasn't like, besides Tommy Chong. Tommy Chong was the only guy that I was happy to talk to him, and Larry Hankin too. Like Larry Hankin, because I've seen him in so much stuff over the years, especially Home Alone. Mark Christopher Lawrence was cool. He's a cool guy, but he wasn't like anybody. I just knew he was in movies and shit. But I wasn't like a fan or anything. But even with I wish it was a point. I feel like I've talked to more interesting people since I stopped fucking with all them old ass people and shit like that. And having talking with one of the wrestlers' nephews that I just talked with recently. We got this other girl right now, this girl who goes around and she's like China. Remember China from WWF and shit? She does like yeah. And she looks like she looks just like her and shit. And we're trying to get her to get on the show. She actually just kind of went viral because she took a picture with X-Pac, and she looks just like fucking China. It's crazy. So it's like I'm more interested in that shit. Like, what I'm saying? I'm not interested in these people to try to get some stuff. What up, E?
Yeah.
Trying to get some bullshit or whatever, talking some stuff, whatever. He's another one, bro. That's another. I love that fucking dude, man. He's cool as shit. And always good conversation, bro. Like that's what I've been enjoying more than anything. The real wrestling. People. Yeah, and the game, we be playing the games, that shit. That's the shit. Like we did karaoke night. I do this show now. I don't know if you checked it out, but we had this shit where we do a last laugh challenge, and I play I get a group of people on, I split them into teams, and I play these fucking funny videos going from easy to hard and try to make motherfuckers laugh and see what team wins and shit. That shit be fun, bro.
Okay.
That's the shit that I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to have fun, bro. I'm trying to talk shit on TikTok. I'm trying to fucking, do top 5 lists and stuff like that. Watch movies and give reviews. And
I will say, like, I don't want to make it seem like I do have some interview dreams, and I would like to build like I guess a small niche or a name, but maybe like a documentarian, right? Like I'm very interested in hip hop and rap, right?
Yeah.
Always have been. Basketball, those are my two things, cliche as fuck, brother, man, wicked jump shot, basketball, rap. But there's some local guys, like there's a group out here called Doomsday Productions from Las Vegas. Back in the 90s, they were signed to Black Market Records. They did work with Brother Lynch. Like they were like trendsetters, right, for this area, for the whole Southwest, West Coast. I want to somehow get in touch with guys like that, guys like if I could do maybe a little one interview. I got some personal beef business with him, but he's like another prominent rapper from the West Coast. Like, but he, in his Chicano rap market, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like the Chino Boy, and I was trying to interview rappers in the beginning. That was kind of what I was going for, local or not.
Yeah. I mean, that's something that I think personally, that's something that's easily obtainable. That's what I was doing with the show off show, with the Beeline Entertainment show. I was having, the reason why I started that show was because I was having the web show, the first show I ever did, and the web show, I wanted it to be more like conversation. I wanted it to be more like we talking about different things, different topics, but I kept having artists on, and I had like 4 artists on before I said, listen, fuck it. All right, if I'm gonna just get this, genre consistently, I'm just gonna make another show for it, so that way I can still talk shit, and then I'll be able to have the artists come on to to rap and sing and talk about their music and stuff. And you would think that motherfuckers would want to jump on and talk shit and talk about themselves, but even with that shit, it was hard to fucking get motherfuckers to take it seriously. I get people that would come on and be in a car.
These not like local, but like some legends. Like when you go to the to the Hida pub, like you'll see if I could even get like a sugar free, right? You see like a sugar free interview, Brother Lynch,
Yeah.
Tech Nine and Chris Calico. If I can get a few minutes, that would be like legendary for me.
Hit him up, man. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked how easy it is to actually get in contact with some of these fucking people, bro. It really isn't complicated. Like knowing that we were paying for a publicist for the bullshit that we were getting before, I guarantee you, if we would have fucking had Larry Hankins' email or just found that shit on the web somewhere, we would have interviewed that motherfucker without. But everybody you saying right now, bro, this guy gave me this advice a long time ago. This is something you can do, or you can just literally just send him a message, yo. Yeah. Go on Instagram, fuck Facebook. Facebook usually is not really their shit.
Yeah, I've sent Callie and Lynch a message, man. Yeah,
you did? Okay, yeah. But this dude told me one time. He said another good thing to do if you really want to get somebody's attention and not just kind of like dismiss you. Send a video of just you, like a 15-20 second video. Hey, what's going on? It's Hida from Hida Club. Yo, listen, I know it's gonna be a little strange. I don't know what your timeline's like, but yo, check it out. I'm a fucking fan. I got a show, and I want to talk to you. I would love to talk to you. I'd love to have you on my show and give you some time. Let me know if that's something we can make happen. I did that shit to the Godfather, the wrestler, the Godfather, and he didn't come back, but he did respond back. And he was just like, hey, man, I appreciate the offer, but not the right time for that right now. And I was texting back. I said, well, thank you for responding, bro. I appreciate it. So, that's something else, just like the holding your bag, especially for the ones you really want to get in. Just try some different shit, man.
Yeah, I need to do that more. Definitely reached out to a few people, man. And I've got one direct message. And then like Lynch was his video guy, Don Films or something, he like responded, but yeah, man, those are like some benchmarks that if I contain, but beyond that, man, I feel like I have a fucking an eye for film somewhat and a narration or of sorts. I want to produce.
Yeah,
I want to produce. I got some videos I just want to drop and be like, yo, that's my work.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds hot. I mean, I like shit like that. I like shit like that. At one point, I sat there, I got all this fucking equipment sitting here. Like, I tell my girl all the time, like, we just started talking because we just got this new stuff. Like, I got a bunch of new backdrops and stuff. She's starting her own insurance company and stuff. So, like, we're taking like pictures and shit like that or whatever. Like, nice high grade pictures. We have all this equipment, and I was thinking like, yo, listen, maybe we should just, open up the studio and say, hey, listen, if you're looking to get your headshots or professional headshots done, we got fucking grade A cameras. We got everything here. So why not make some money? You know what I'm saying? Like, utilize all the shit that you got, bro. I was thinking about making movies and shit. I was like, I got cameras all over this bitch. I call a couple people and say, hey, listen, let's make some low budget shit.
Yeah.
Do a 30-minute movie. I mean, it might take fucking, a couple days or whatever if you want to make it really good in different areas, but you have everything you need, bro. People just on their phone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for it, man.
Yeah, man. I just I don't have the people, man. That's the sad thing. I have a very, very small circle, and most of my circle is fucking 8 hours away in Vegas as I'm up here in the North Reno, but that's nonetheless, I know. Even in my little system here, man, like I got programs that I don't use or, so just trying to explore those and, but finding hunger because the last, this year has been pretty interesting, man. Like there's some Thursdays where I'm just like, because, and it was fun when me and Ray were doing it, but the energy got kind of stale but then there's some weeks where I'm like, I kind of like hold a grudge against some motherfuckers. I'm like, fool, just come over and let's do a show. Like,
yeah.
Some weeks I'm missing stuff. So
yeah. I think you also feel that way because, and I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there, but it is easier to do a show when you got somebody you can just powwow with, man. It's a lot more, you're getting off their energy, you're getting off the information that they are, how they're looking at a picture. It's like when you used to come on like Live in Line and shit, and like you'd always have that different perspective. So it's like, it was interesting. It made conversation more engaging because it's like, instead of everybody just agreeing with the shit or having the same kind of, understanding to a question or whatever, like then you pop in like, well, if you look at it this way, you're like, oh shit, I didn't even think of it. So like having just that other, person to kind of just bounce ideas off of and shit or whatever is always fun. But then you also run the risk of the person you bounce ideas off. Maybe they're not the best person that you want to hear ideas from, and or they got this and that going. And you're like, that doesn't really match with me, and I don't really want to talk about that. And it's a double-edged situation, bro.
Yeah, catch-22, because quite honestly as well, when I just maybe like I sit here by myself and I find myself like, what are you really saying? Just turn the camera off, you dumb motherfucker. I swear to God, you're making a fool. Like my ego shit is like, ain't nobody watching. It's probably your mama in bed. She ain't saying shit. You like turn the fucking camera off. What do you? I find myself like battling those questions too. But I'm like, no. But I want to do something, and so.
It's hard, man. I know exactly what you mean. You want to know something on the flip end of that too? Like you just said, like there's been a lot recently. Recently, there's been a lot of shows that I've actually wanted to do by myself. Like I've actually wanted to take time a couple times recently, and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna do a web show by myself. I got a lot of things I want to talk about. But then I go and I post, hey, I'm doing a show, and then I put it in the chat. Hey, if you ain't doing nothing, come on, jump on, whatever. And then I'll have 2 or 3 people that'll jump on or whatever. So it's like I've definitely reached that point where even now, like talking about it, like I do want to have a couple shows by myself. When I first came back in August, I did that show by myself. That was the first show I did by myself in a really long fucking time. And like you just said, like you think like, hey, nobody's listening to me and shit like that or whatever. But I remember one time, this is back like episode 18. Or 19 of the web show, and I was supposed to have this girl on. It was my best friend's cousin, basically, and he was supposed to come on the show with me and do the show with me and everything with her and stuff like that or whatever. But me and him got into a fucking fight right before the fucking show, and then she called and said, "Oh, if he's not going to be on, then I'm not going to be on." So I basically said, "Okay, fuck both of y'all." And I did an episode telling my life, like basically like who I called it, Who is Brian B? And I just did an episode by my fucking self. I was mad, I was pissed off, and I just decided to do an episode. I said, yo, let me let y'all know who the fuck I am. And I talked to the camera and I just told some stories. I told like where I grew up and shit. And yo, a bunch of people watched that shit. And I never would have thought that shit, and it was one of those times where it was like, where you got reassured, like, people are watching and shit for you, man. They're not watching it for the motherfuckers that's coming on and shit.
Yeah, no, and I know that, but I still have those voices too where I'm like, I guess just what I'm trying to say is like what is the message, like there's some days where I just rant, and I've also fallen victim to my own consistency because now I feel obligated to be at a certain spot every Thursday at 8, right? I can't miss a show. And so when shit's going on in life and I just, I'm like, damn, but I stick to that commitment because it's good. And I want the people to like, depend on it or whatever, just for myself, but also I feel like I created that and I'm like, damn, okay, how do I kind of start breaking away from that? But from like a branding perspective, like that's a good thing. Like, you go to the store, you expect Target to be open at fucking 3 p.m.,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, have you ever thought about breaking it down into seasons?
No, because I don't know. I just fucking just started, I just was like weekly, I never
That's your shit, man. You like we always talk about, man. Your thing is that consistency thing, but I do understand, like, you focusing mostly on the consistency thing. But it's like if you don't feel like doing it, then you don't really have a lot of conversation. Then basically you're just sitting there in front of a fucking camera, and you're like, well, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm here, but I don't really know what we're gonna talk about. And then you wind up talking about just that. Like, well, yeah, I didn't really feel like doing this shit today.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, and I try not to tell too much of that. I might be saying, I'm battling, but then I fall back on like, well, let me just snitch on myself. Well, so this week I did this,
There you go. Yo, I don't think that's bad. I think that's perfect. Like one of the things, if that was the situation where I think I'd do the same thing. I think I would say, fuck it. Every day this would be a video diary of my motherfucking life, and it would just be every Thursday. You about to know everything that happened to me out this fucking week. Well, what's up, guys? So on Monday I took a shit, and that was really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd start there, like, yo, listen, I ate some fucking Doritos. These fucking red Doritos, and this shit's just fucking crazy. I took a shit, and it clogged the fucking toilet. That started my morning. I knew my day was gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Right there, it's a wrap. It would be a video diary of this motherfucker if it was me, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I could get a little more direct and shit, right? Be like, you'd be standing there like scratch your balls, and I took a whip, and it was like, but this one hit me different. I was like, damn,
bro, I guarantee, Harris, on some real shit. We joking about it right now. I guarantee you, bro. If you do that shit and then clip that shit, and you got motherfucking, and you just being like on some real honest shit, and you just start talking, even if fucking 5 people watch that shit every day, people be like, man, I want to see what Harris did today. I guarantee. I want to see what the fuck Harris did today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something that I can see for your show, especially. And then you got, I jump on every now and then and shit. Like, like I was literally just finishing up one of them logos and shit. And I was like, man, fuck it, I'm up. Let me go jump in here real quick. And my girl, she been on her stuff or whatever. And she been cool, but I know she's super like needy sometimes when she on it. So she was wanting me to come upstairs, and I love her. But I'm just like, I'm just trying to get my own shit done right now. And I got my own mental going on. So I don't want to be all. So this is escape, man. And I love it. It's the best escape I can get.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. And when you're sitting alone with yourself and you've had these moments, you like creating like what the fuck is my lane and what am I doing? And with the TNR shit was like Thursday, and then my homegirl was like something about therapy, and then I started to think about it. I said, well, I'm decently honest, and I do have issues, right? Like drug fucking issues, man. I don't want to. Sometimes I do a little more than like I really want the public to know, because public perception still is a motherfucker. But I'm like, there's got to be a way that I can admit to what I do. Maybe I don't have to tell you every fucking time I get high, because I do it in secret a lot too, because that's what a fucking addict does, And it's just with that, with like the way like shit at work, man. I'm dealing with fucking working at like 2 or 3 different bars depending on the week. So I just see a lot of, I take in a lot of, I listen to a lot of people, man, people venting, and at the end of the night, sometimes I go home and I'm so in love with myself, because I'm like, damn, with all my fucking little problems or hangups I have, I'm not as bad as, there's.
You should talk about that shit, bro. That's fucking you basically. The thing that's weird is I'm in the house, so it's like I'm just like looking at shit, reading shit, watching shit, and then just going off my past experiences and stuff like that for the most part. But you literally are being fed fucking data every time you go to work, especially you're at the bar, so you must get them motherfuckers who are just like giving you the lifetime rundown, and these are my last days, kid. Can't fucking take it anymore. And then you come on here and just like you think about all that shit, and then just a release, like at least have a topic about it, or like, hey man, this week I went and this guy sat down at the bar and he came to me and said that, like I mean, it sounds like you definitely have a lot of ammunition, man, in your damn tank for who you different types of shows and stuff you do. Yeah, I mean, with all of that, I'm shit. Fuck. I mean, it's still cool talking to people, I guess, but
Yeah,
I'd be jumping off of that. That sounds more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the way, and that's pretty much like there's a way to formulate it. Like the live, in an hour to 3 hours. I'm gonna say what it is, but there's a way to like I could actually tell the story when I got flashed tits for a drink or whatever, and then when the bar fight broke out, and then when this girl offered me some pussy and I didn't want to take it, man, I'm like you're not attractive to me, and then like showing creating a little 8-minute video about of that shit. Talked to a lady this week, man, who married to a cop here locally, and he kept beating her ass for years. They wouldn't do nothing here. They went a couple hours away to Sacramento on some retreat or whatever, just to get away. He beat her ass in the hotel there, threw her through a glass shower door, and the cops arrested him. And like now she got facial reconstructive surgery, bro. I was talking to this bitch at the bar, but she had her titties all out, and she was a fucking scar. This very like firm thing. She was like, "Oh yeah," she's like, "I was married to a cop, and I just gotta have a close relationship." Just tell me the whole story, right?
Holy shit, that's crazy.
The way she's telling me it too, I'm like, I'm thinking of the show. I'm like, how can I relay this on the channel? Like, my words aren't enough, so I have to go back to the editing, man. And actually producing some shit and fucking make a funny story.
I mean, yo, listen, I think that your words are enough, man. I think that you just telling me that like that right now, just like that's a crazy ass situation. Like, just to know, like, even if you detail it, like, just going through her experience or whatever. Because I actually had a weird situation where one time I was doing cable. No, it wasn't cable. It was actually I was doing the cell phones, selling cell phones or whatever the fucking people's houses and shit. And I went to this one lady's house, and it was like her whole face was like parts were like missing and shit. She had like chunks of shit missing at her face. And she said her ex-boyfriend had tried to kill her. And she was laying down and he shot her, and the fucking gun came out and the stuff came out her face or whatever. And she was just kind of saying like how everything happened and how she was just glad for her life, but it taught her so many different things about meeting people and stuff like that, and how she doesn't date anymore. And she was just telling me and the dude that I was with like the whole story and stuff like that or whatever. And I remember thinking to myself, this is before I had a show or any of that stuff. I remember thinking to myself, and I'm like, damn, like, what I'm saying? Like, you went through all of that. Like, how do you find like, the ability to go outside and, fuck with people and not just be like terrified, like, that somebody's going to be that crazy again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just that mentality alone, I remember thinking that shit. And if I had a show at that time, I know right now, even I can fucking sit here for a fucking hour and talk about how like there's certain things you do every single day. You go to the store every day. You have no idea who you're walking into. They just had that whole Moscow fucking, shooting, whether it be terrorists or whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. At the end of the day, the motherfuckers got up, they put their nice clothes on, they got together, maybe some of them on a first date, all this other bullshit, just to go out and just have motherfuckers just shoot that shit up and running for their lives, and the most fucking terrified you'd ever imagine yourself in your life. And that's the kind of things you have to think about now. So if you're dating somebody and he's a cop at that, he's a cop, he's a fucking the person you call when shit fucks up. He's the one that's supposed to come. He's the one doing it.
Yeah, they wouldn't do nothing because he kept doing it here, but he took his ass across state lines, fucked her up over there, and
a wrap.
He's done for, man. But she
volumes.
Yeah, and she was out, titties done. Her energy was crazy. Like I was thinking about, exploring a little more because she was like loose with it, but and like she was out, getting her back. Like she was, hey, whoever fucking got rid that night, bro. Like she was a firecracker, like a real cougar, Tom,
That's probably why that cop was beating her ass. Bitch, stop fucking cheating on me. I'm gonna kill your ass. She didn't learn that shit yesterday.
Yeah, now she kept some shit bottled up, Yeah, man.
Harris, bro, definitely glad I came on tonight, man. I'm gonna go ahead and jump upstairs and give me some sleep. for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and yo,
Right.
it's always fun, bro. And glad to see you still consistent. But I want to say it on here, bro. I'm never trying to like turn anybody away from their stuff they're doing. Listen, bro. If you're starting to feel like consistency is always a great thing, but if you're feeling like listen, bro, you've been consistent for 114 episodes. If sometimes you feel like don't doing the shit, don't do the shit. Like if you really need to, or
Yeah.
if you find it a reason or whatever, or just keep rocking strong. Who knows? Maybe you'll go to a fucking 1,000. You look back like I remember I was gonna quit on 114. Go
Nah,
both ways.
I I think that's the type of time I'm on, man. I'm just like at the very minimum, even if I don't do no editing, no networking, no nothing,
Do
I
a
can just
show.
I can hit live for an hour, and
That's
and
it.
and that's what I commend you on, though, man. Like you're networking. Like I don't engage, bro. Like I don't I need to work on that shit, bro. One of the homies called me out too, bro. Like I don't go through and like people's shit like I should. He's like, bro, just like he was sending me stuff, and he's like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like just show like you're like standoffish, like reach out to motherfuckers, engage. If you get a comment back, like just a simple click, a like. You didn't even have to like the shit. Just fucking,
Yeah.
helps you, helps them, and I need to work on that just in general, And I'd be
Yeah.
seeing the posts, and I'm like, I could just hit a thumbs up, or I'd be slacking over.
Yeah, I feel you, bro, and it's not for everybody. And I definitely understand. I had to get better at it too. Like that's why I try my best just to spread as much as I can because it is this industry for sure. It is important to do that shit. Networking is key to this shit. Is as far as just meeting people and like just I reach out to strangers, man. I don't give a fuck. Like I was telling you about the videos. I make a post. I make a whole little fucking Canva card or poster, whatever, and just put that bitch on every single fucking group that I'm in. And then bam, whoever hits me up, I'll go check my messages. Hey, what's up? You want to do a show? It's that simple. It's not even let me get to know you and shit. Nope. You want to do a show? Hey, you want to get on a show? You do a show, right? You talk some shit. You know, talk some shit. All right, let's go do a show, bro. Let's see what's going on with you. And just fuck with them. And if you corny, you corny. Then I'll never have you on again or whatever. If you got an attitude, you got an attitude. I'll never fuck with you again. But it's just like that. And then you just meet awesome people. You meet some fucking assholes. I had a situation recently, with the wrestling show where this guy had like fucking sent a video package on some real shit, sent a video package to fucking curse me out, basically. Like, yo, fuck Brian P and all this other shit, bitch ass nigga and all this other shit. And the guy who played it, he didn't know that was what the video was. He thought some other shit. And I had fucking I was pissed. And the real me came out for a minute, and I was like, man, fuck you. And I did all that, whatever, back and forth. And then I felt like shit after I did that because I was just like, I'm not that nigga, like, I'm not the telephone tough guy, like, I'm saying. Somebody's in my fucking face disrespecting me. All right, it's gonna be a different story, but it's like to do on, oh, you said something to me, now I'm gonna say something back. Fuck that, man. I don't got that energy, bro. I'll just block the shit out of you, never see you again in my fucking existence, and then go about my way and be fine. But we actually fucking kind of pieced it back up. Got on his talk with him and everything, and some shit that I ain't never did before. Brian never cared about fucking piecing up with people, but he's somebody who networks with us. I'm all about being this role model shit right now for the most part. And it's better to fucking have shit going well than to have bullshit lingering. Yo, that's really my mentality. I'd rather just have everything going decent and being cool and building instead of having the one thing where I'm like, nah, fuck this guy. Don't push him away. If I have to push you away, you just away. But having the stress or worry or have problems, it ain't worth it, bro. Especially going on 40. Fuck that. I'm 38 this year, nigga. I ain't playing with people no more. It's in or out.
All right, OG. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I'll be 37, and I don't feel like it, bro. I feel 27 mentally and physically, and I don't know if that's.
No, I feel you. You know where you really see it, bro? I don't know if you like me, but for me, for some reason, it's in the fucking bathroom, yo. I don't know what it is, but ever since I was little, like I was always like go in the bathroom and then I look in the mirror. and I look in the mirror and just like think about shit, like weird shit too, like, oh, this is how you look. Oh, this is it. Like this is how your hair looks today. And I would think that shit like ever since I was a little kid, yo. And now I do that shit too. Like, I go to the bathroom and I'll just take a piss, whatever, wash my hands, and I'll just stare in the mirror. I'll sit on the fucking thing. I'll lean against the wall with my hand on the wall and shit, just look in the mirror. All right, bro. So what's going on? And then like you just said, like I literally it takes me back. Like, how the fuck am I going on 40? Like, I remember thinking about playing with my toy. I remember all of that shit still. And I'm like, no, I'm really going on fucking 40, bro. My son just turned 13 and shit. I'm like, God damn.
Yo, like my day one today called me out of the blue, first time in a couple months, man. Shout out Mike Z. And it like clicked and shit. He's like, bro, my cousin Tasia, her daughter's like a senior this year. Like she's graduating. And I was like, wait, like the fuck, like Tasia's kid's like a senior already, bro. And we're really, it's really but at the same time, I don't feel like old. I don't want to get into that, like I'm old, like
mentality.
I really feel young, and I see like Too Short. I see all these like OG legends and Tech Nine and fucking like if you look young and feel if you feel young truly, even in the mental state, I'm a little immature, bro. I was farting up a storm, like shout out to my girl because she fucking withstands, bro. I be ripping them, dog. Like I don't hold nothing back. Fuck that, I mean, I'm letting everything go, right? And sometimes I do it to be a jackass and just to fucking, bro. Stepdaughter's playing the Fortnite, and like I had a good one, and I was walking to the room to do some other shit, but just as I was getting there, I said, and something in my head just said, yo, just like dip left. I did the jump in the air, and like, and like ran out the room. My son, like he laughing, he comes follow me, and I mean, I'll never outgrow that. Like I've been doing that shit since I was a kid.
It'll happen forever, bro. Some shit is always going to be there forever. And be happy that that's going to be the fun shit. That you ain't never going to be fucking 80 years old shitting on yourself. And that's just where it's going to be, bro. And that's the fun thing about, never losing, certain traits of yourself. If you have it. That's why people who take themselves too fucking seriously, bro. I can never deal with anybody like that. Like, you got to be able to chill and have fun and enjoy fucking life, bro. Because, man, no matter how old you is.
Farts will always be funny.
Always be fucking. I would say that shit because I be watching these videos on TikTok sometimes. This is the last shit I'm saying. I gotta fucking bounce. On TikTok sometimes they'll have like plates of food and it'd be like, let's say like beans and hot dogs, and they'll just have this really long, crazy sounding and it's I laugh every fucking time, yo. I know it's coming. I laugh. Or if you ever see, there's these guys, these old white guys. They're not like super old, but older white guys. And they go into fucking Walmart and shit, and they have like a fart machine. And they'll stand and act like they're picking something out. They'll wait for somebody coming back from them, and then they'll press the fart machine button and fart. And then the people turn around like, oh, what's going on? And sometimes they'll do the fart machine, and then they'll shake their leg, and a fucking piece of fake shit will drop on the floor. When I tell you, my nigga, that shit is the funniest. I be fucking crying, bro. Yeah. But farts are always gonna be funny for life. Don't fuck them. Don't play. It's not funny. Yes, it is. All right, Harris, bro. It was fun, bro. It was fun for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. And we'll holler at you. I need to get on your shit, man. I see you be posting a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking Sundays. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I think I might have this for you shit. So
Tuesday next. I'm actually doing my 100th episode for the web show on not this Tuesday coming up. It's gonna be the following Tuesday. So you're more than welcome to be a guest, man. Come on. I'm gonna have a couple of people come in and stop by while I play. It's gonna be a lot of videos I'm playing through the night, just kind of recapping everything that happened, and then just going from there, man, and starting over and shit like that or whatever. So you're more than welcome to jump on there if you got time. And yeah, man, same shit. All right, Harris.
Keep the fight continue, man.
Yes, sir. Be good, bro.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, one.
Beeline Entertainment LLC, everyone. up in the building. Drop one of those clues bombs. Harry's drinking again. Pubcast. Yes. Shout out to Little Towel on fucking Podbean. I forgot about Podbean. Sorry, guys. Jack and Pandora's Box. Salute. Thank you for tapping in and listening. And anyone else in the world. Carolina sucks balls, choking once again. Why do the teams always, I guess it's a new day, you know? We're living in the past. The fucking Cowboys in the fucking 90s. And the Tar Heels. I mean, the Tar Heels were just in the championship game. They just won it like a couple years ago, I thought. But fun time of the year. Funnest time of the year. March Madness by far. And I really don't follow throughout the year anymore. Because sports is whatever. But it's fun, guys. It's fun. Great show. Still, I think I'm going to keep rocking, though. I'm going to move into something else. Rowdy's being a rowdy man. Doesn't want to come through against, you know? I don't understand that. We're going to call my bestest gay friend in the world, Alonzo, live on the show. See if he answers. We have to go audio because he doesn't want to come on the video. Let's see if this gentleman answers. Rowdy, are you there? Hey, little cock boy.
Your call has been for.
Hey, little. Understand that? We're gonna call. All right. Yeah. You know, I was gonna do that Eminem little. Hey there, you little cock boy. Yeah, Marshall. Hey. Fuck. You little cock boy, Marshall. Hey there, buddy. All right, where are we going next? Story time. I mean, if I go down the route of really just, yo, man, fuck it, yo. And I felt like that sometimes too. Like, I'm balls to the wall, you know, one last hurrah, but I don't even feel like a last hurrah. I am in it for the. I told myself 3 years, 3 to 5, but the third year will come soon. Do you keep going on? Absolutely. I mean, what's the next solution? Nothing. When you really think, see, now it gets quiet. You sit with this internet self, right? You're 2 hours in. Are you making a mockery of yourself? You know, is it helping internally for you? And the internally, yes. It's really hard to, I guess, to get a structured show. I wouldn't mind, like I said, stepping stone. If I can get a broadcasting job or a job with a bigger podcast, it's like, yo, we see what you're doing, and you know, open up a few minutes a week or something, and like, I feel like I would operate good in that situation as well. So, a lot of these shows now have become simply me, you know, and Harris, Dakota Harris, aka Harry Too Scary, aka Nevada Boy, whatever you. Shit, man, I'm like Brother Love. I'm like Diddy with all the name changes. Damn. Nah, I was fucking. But yes, the overall, the end. What of all the products you've produced? You know, in the end, when you round it all about and just see, like, okay, the progression.
Hey man, This is Tommy Chung, and you're listening and watching Harrison. Hey, man. This is Tommy Chung, and you're listening and watching Harrison. Drinking again. Watching Harrison.
I'm prolific.
Harry's drinking again. Right. I'm rolling with the we get into it cause we gotta sip the fluid, Alright, I know where we're going. It's what it be. Looking at me. I'm gonna share my entire screen. I'm on here sharing my life with thee. Right. Let's see. Harrison Drinking Again Pubcast episode 114. 114, man. Yeah. Next week, 115. But yo, the realisticness of it is, man, it's a week-to-week basis, never missing a beat. I mean, I don't even know if I've digressed. I've progressed in certain things and digressed in others, perhaps. And then, but the whole thing is just, it's life story, man. You know, ups, downs, trials and tribulations. Fun moments, hilariousness, week to week. Let's get into this DiddyGate. Second half of the show, and you didn't even know. It's a Thursday night, yeah, and I'm feeling all right. Harris is drinking, yes, I'm thinking, and yes, my ship is never sinking. If it is, I'll plug it up. Cause ain't no need in getting stuck in the ocean, sipping on the potion. Man, I keep it cool. Breeze by the ocean. You know this, I never use lotion, only oil. What you wanna know, the food ain't spoiled. And if it is, I ain't gonna eat that shit. Nah, I want some fresh ass. Alright. Doing the damn thing. Maintain. Alright, we got the screen share cracking. All right. Harrison Drinking Again Pubcast. Also live every Saturday, Sunday night. WDJYFM.com. 99.1 in Atlanta or the Dallas metro area. Let's go. I sent the show in today. Got a lot of things on our plate, man. Shit, man. Need to focus. Focus more. Yes. All right, let's just scour the news here. Harris is drinking to get news just for a few minutes, man. Keep this night going. Talk about a couple things. 11 minutes ago, let's see what they just dropped. Diddy's former backup dancer. My only question, too, is like, damn. Okay, let me give you my, I guess, what I kind of believe and what they've already shown us, because it has to be true. Like there is an attack on him, period. Whether he did all of these things or even 10% of them. Let's say he did 10% of the things, right? Just basic shit. He's a fornicator. He might be a fucking fag in the closet, whatever. But he likes bitches too, and he's whatever. Beats a bitch or whatever he does, right? Baseline shit. Had a drink, threw the fucking glass at a bitch, whatever, when they want to come get you, they're gonna amplify whatever you did times 2 or 3 at minimum anyway. So like, and then all of a sudden, why didn't the backup dancers say nothing? Last week or last year. We're always going to be having these. So the programming is just there. It's all I'm trying to get out. It's like, I believe they're all doing some weird shit. Maybe I'm more do what thou will than I even think I am, because like, if you know, and it's like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Nothing. Live and let live. I don't know. Now, everybody in this case, except for the alleged 17-year-old white girl back in the 90s, is pretty much overage. So all he's really facing is like, just some dickhead shit, just a nigga with money shit. So I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's but like, it's not just Diddy. Come on. How many people were probably like in the most important 5 people other than Diddy at these parties? Like, so the fact that that's what I'm saying, even if those 5 people are complicit in this behavior, if everybody in those parties were adults, like, so that's my kind of opinion on the thing, I guess. I guess I would do the same shit. Okay, most of us would, but I'm not in that situation, so maybe that's more of a blessing then. At the end of the day, anyway, it's more of a blessing, because a lot of these stars will probably switch places with us or the common person if they could, because everything ain't glitz and glamour and shit. So we gotta be thankful for just being a regular schmegler at the same time. Very extraordinary. Yes. Charlotte Combs Instagram video Wednesday. She was once the victim of a horrific incident while she worked at school for the disgraced musician in the 1990s. Added that she quickly learned to avoid him at all costs. Tanika Ray, a 52-year-old ex-host of Extra, dished her press experience just days after federal. So maybe she was scared, but he's not even arrested yet. Will he be arrested this week? It's all a timeline. When the raid comes, the arrest is coming too. Yo, but I swear to God, wouldn't this be some shit if this was like such a script that P. Diddy fucking avoided handcuffs? Like, let's just say that this man is really this powerful and shit. P. Diddy, man, I'm kind of rooting for him to, damn, they still haven't arrested him. 2 months down the road, like, take this shit another 6 months to a year, homie, and just be free. You know what I mean? With just allegations and civil suits, and just watch him like not even get a criminal suit against him. Like, that would be some shit. I'm kind of rooting for that low key. Like, just, I guess, to hear the uproar now. Huh? That would kind of be some boss shit. I don't know. It's weird. The whole thing's weird. But anyway, I'm not going to actually give this shit no more fucking energy. Fuck these other motherfuckers. All right. Live in effect. Sorry, I'm goddamn texting here. Trying to get someone else on the line here, seeing if they come through, but might not be. While we enjoy this beat. Let it take you to a place of ecstasy. Takes me to a place of deep thought. It almost makes me tear up. Gives me that sad bone with that sad tone. Just curdles my asshole. Makes my asshole curdle. Very beautiful there. I love that right there. Anyway. All right, another link out. You know, these guys, sissy lalas, you know, everyone's scared to show their face around here. You know, I don't know. This is the fucking Harris drinking again. We just do what we do, and it's a completely unadulterated, unfiltered, unfucking scripted, anything. Pretty much an open-ended, honest conversations. You know, that's how I roll. Now I could even probably be more honest than I have been. I'm still somewhat of a recluse. You know, I'm a natural introvert, more so. Unless I really know you, I like to be a ham in front of the camera, obviously. So this is my time to shine on that one. And these other guys, man, they be like extroverts, but then they don't want to be on camera and shit. I don't understand. Fucking weird. Anyway, DiddyGate, you know, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe a part of me is rooting for fucking Diddy. Maybe I'm just a fucking piece of shit. God damn. No, I need to stop saying that. I'm really not. It's just I see the bigger play, man, with all these guys. And it's like, I'm not defending all these fucking pedos. I can't help that R. Kelly makes music. I can't help that I fucking fell in love with SPM's fucking music when I was 12 years old. Like his tone, his whole shit just is different, you know? But also the fact that there could be bigger forces against these guys, and but they're not innocent in the way. They're all shady, man. All these Wall Street investors and can't even say all. It's definitely, you know, men are men and different levels and layers, but to be completely, maybe, I guess one way or the other would be wrong. Not saying that sitting in the middle is right either, but how do you get past it? You don't. This is what goes on. Millions of families continue to support it. Are going to take I'm going to take my kid to Disney on Ice, perhaps. I'm not going to take him to different, invest in Disney products or this and that, but like movies or Disney Plus. But like, there's certain things you're going to do, certain things you're not going to do. And fuck, it's you can't beat the Matrix. So, but do we surrender? It kind of feels like it. We already have every fucking game. You can't. I mean, everything. It's just buy, consumer. Like it's nothing. Damn. Like you could be the most awake, holistic person ever, and not do nothing. Refrain from everything. Do everything how you're supposed to, but you're still in the thing almost. And I wouldn't be happy doing everything I was told. Harris is drinking. Harry. What do I see? Harry's drinking again. I love that shit. I love that shit, man. All right. Loneliness and isolation. Well, it's kind of something I've always felt. In a way, I really have. I've always felt a natural loneliness. How do they say? I'm alone, not lonely, or not. I'm lonely, not alone. I don't know how it goes, but loneliness, like truly. I love my brothers, and I'm fucking disappointed that, you know, I know they support me from afar, and this ain't their forte, but it's in my head. It's so simple. It's so simple, dude. You're on your phone anyway, like not doing nothing, just like they don't see the vision how I see it. They do, but they don't, and it's not for them to see. I cannot see their vision, but beyond that, I love my brothers, but like loneliness, right? Now it's not a bad thing. It's not a poor me thing. It's I'm trying to figure out what it really is. It could be a good thing, but is the loneliness I feel a call for like help, or is it help in a way perhaps you feel lonely because, well, it could be the baseline story, like, oh, I was, I don't know my bloodline, right? On one scale, when I hone in on it, it's like, fuck yeah, it kind of like fucks me up, like, damn, I'll never know because I've created my own bloodline. And so I see that's the bigger picture, but it sucks that, like, fuck, I have no answers for him as far as like anything, heart conditions or like your grandpa, it all begins with me for my son. And I think that's it's a form of loneliness. It's like, okay, I don't have much, but I've created a son. Now he has to create, and boom, 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 right? So it's the new Harris fucking generation. There's going to be a line of Harrises. Because I ain't done making babies, motherfuckers. See, one thing about so-called getting older, man, and I don't even want to do older. I hate those little sayings, but we keep saying them because we ain't got no better words. But I never believed in that. Like I don't buy into the actually old. That's why I don't like to say it. But so until I find a better word. But man, hell no, bro. I'm gonna be fucking having kids until I'm damn like in my 50s. But I'm only on the one now. But I'm just. That's a greater thing. But yes, loneliness and but anyway, starting the new branch, the new generation of Harrises. The goal would be to can't even say that. It's interesting. I can't even say that. Isolation, though. And maybe I purposely isolate myself to certain things, but I don't I don't think so. When I sit in my timeline and I truly think about my life, like no bullshit. They say just even from 18 years old. Yeah, okay, 18. You know, you dropped out. Oh, what before that? 17. I just still never had a ton of like family at that point. I was already very limited in my family or peer group or anything, I guess. So then, okay, 18, boom, 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 boom. 21, you know, yeah, that was, you know, started making connections, went out on the boats, boom. Oh, okay, met people from all over the world, different cultures. Then I started making like my own, had a cool little friend group, whatever, boom, boom, boom. But even on the boat, right? Isolation. Ooh, that right there was a very great experience. And probably, excuse me, learned the most about myself during that period in time. And gay friend in the world, Alonzo, live on the show, see if he answers. Alonzo, he's a little gay. Yeah, and so natural isolation and everything. I guess maybe not utilizing the time that you have when you're isolated. And then, because it's very powerful stuff. And maybe that's why I've been very protected for the most part, safe, you know, out of some stuff, like came out on the other end. So then it makes me feel sometimes like, well, why are you questioning perhaps this God or, and I'm not necessarily, there's something, but what is it? Everybody has this like very definitive thing of what that is. And I don't have that, right? But there's a line of faith there that I do have that I've noticed is very, very strong. It's very powerful. It won't like let me get hurt. You know what I mean? I've noticed that shit. I have this like power, this little force field, and I kind of believe that we all do in our own ways. But I've always believed in that, regardless of anything. Since I was a little boy, even when I was harmed, you know, whatever, taken advantage of when I was 6 or whatever. Like I felt this, well, it could have, you know, definitely could have been worse, or it could have been, could have gone so many different ways that, well, you must be protected by something, you know? So I do have that faith somewhat. So then the loneliness, isolation, now we're trying to throw in make these good things. When people talk, oh, I'm lonely, and I'm, no. Flip that shit. Like, why are you lonely? You know what? And then most of the motherfuckers who really say they're lonely really ain't alone. They got family up the wazoo. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about you lonely and this. What I'm saying is I'm lonely and isolated, but it's could be a very positive thing in a lot of regards. Like I really don't got no family, you know? Like I don't understand that concept now. The family, you know, have family. We have family, but we don't have family. I don't got no family. Fuck Fatty Phil, my mom, you know, her little immediates. But I ain't even got nobody's number in my phone except her and Fatty Phil and fucking goddamn you know, of course my stepmother Nanette, you know, her family, but like family, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I mean my cousin Brandy, you know, this is family, but we don't hang out. We didn't grow up like together like that. You know what I'm saying? But the people I do have in my life, man, shout out to my brother Chase, dude. I fucking love you, man. I think about you a lot, bro. Like real shit, my dude. I think about you a lot, dog. We only met a couple times, but like fucking legendary, bro. I like feel for you every day, bro. Real shit. Think about you. Hope you're doing well. Brother Trey as well. Man, he's in a very different place in his life. Half brothers, you know, the whole it's crazy. Sometimes you just meet people once or twice, 4 times, but they have a place in your heart and your mind. You know, that's family. You know. Fuck's AB saying over here. I'm on, bro, listening. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we just talking some shit, you know. Episode 114. The big 1-4 and shit. What the fuck? Anyway. But nah, if you guys want to click the link too, you can come on the show. AB, you've been up on here before though, of course. Mikey's the last one. Mikey's the last fucking one. You know? Never been on visually. I believe you've been on camera, Lonzo, and then Jake just audio. Maybe a couple of little fucking schmuck phone calls. Little fuck. Little arrogant fuck. You know, little people are really fucking arrogant. That's one thing I don't like about little motherfuckers. Just little short motherfuckers. I can't stand you little short. You know, let's just say it, you know? Short motherfuckers, because it ain't my fault that like I'm tall or perceived to be tall. I don't even feel fucking tall. I go around telling motherfuckers I'm 6'2". Shit, I'm like 6'1 3/4 for real, but I'm 6'2". I'm a licensed everything. Can't tell me shit, especially when I got on 10 boots. I'm 6'2". But lately, you short motherfuckers have been coming to me talking about different things. And you know, girls are, you know, denying you the pussy because you ain't over 6 feet. Then you mad because it comes to us and stuff. I'm tired of that shit, man. Like, but I don't understand the short man complex because I never felt short. But I don't feel tall either. I just feel railings. I thought every human was kind of like 6 foot, you know, 200 pounds, you know, 220, you know, just that's basic. So it's over here in the pub, smoking. Not supposed to be smoking in the pub. I apologize. I apologize that I'm smoking in the pub. If you're out there, if you're listening, it ain't gonna smell like nothing in the morning. I'm a professional. How's this audio version? Podbean kicked me off after 2 hours. Thank you, everyone. Pandora's Box, Jack, and High Towel, Little Towel, whatever the fuck. Can't do these little Towel. That's cool. Shout out Little Towel. Little Towel. Yeah. DiddyGate. That's insane. The world we live in. And that's why I just put DiddyGate. You know, I don't want to. Now, the kind of content that we're going to start making over here again, because I ain't even really gotten started, y'all. I ain't even got started. And I love using that as fuel. If you think you've seen something yet, you ain't seen nothing. This is the whole part of the thing. This is a man's evolution. How about that? You know, what's your show about? A man's evolution. Type in evolution. God damn it. That's just what I'm going to start saying, motherfucker. You gotta put, what's it about? Motherfucker, man's evolution. Okay? What's that? Tune in tonight. Man's evolution. Let's see. You know what I mean? And I'm already working on a little manifesto about this anyway. The 5 stages. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And they have an actual chart here. Let's do a little science hour here on the episode 114. Okay. Do a little chart here. A little science, little knowledge. Okay. There's a lot of stupid men out here. I mean, there's a lot of stupid people, bro. Like stupid men, though. Really dumb. Like dumb. Dumb. Anyway. Fucking human evolution. Let's see. Make that beat drop. Let's go. Look at that. Let's see. Something like that. Supposedly. I don't even know. Even this could be some bullshit. Like, how do you know? How do you know? Is it this? Is it the other fucking theory? Because then what's the next one, though? You see this little piece of shit up here with this little fucking hairdo? And his little beard goatee with his walk, right? It's like, what's the next guy? Do they have this? Let's see. Updated man evolution chart or something like that. Busting a back. Like they're gonna have just a funny looking guy, probably like a cyborg with the Apple freaking Air Pros or whatever is on. It's like not like floating, right? That's the next evolution. Just like hovering in this motherfucker. Hovering up in this motherfucker. Yes, Thursday night rants. You never know what you're gonna get. One of the mottos of the show. Here we go. Live show, here we go. Anybody wanna tap in? That's for show. Never know what you gonna get, unlike them other shows. It's a place where you come that your mother doesn't know. Late night hype. What happens at the pub doesn't make it out in the daylight. It might if you tell it, but we ain't about snitching. We just about selling a persona and the perception to the people, building a brand, building what we can do what we can. Anyway, a man's evolution. What's your show about? Man's evolution. What's that? Tune in tonight, bitch. I'm not a fucking bitch. Shut up, ho. Tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Trick. Fucking asshole. Oh my god. My God. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Tune in tonight, bitch. What do you even do? Like, I'm a ham. I don't even like ham. Where are we going next? Not a damn thing. Let's see. Yeah, in the beginning, definitely different feel, different things. Now we're getting to that place where it's truly like, all right, the fuck around is cool, but let's make a dope product. You know, let's tighten up. Let's do some research. Let's do, you know, that's why I started shortening them up and stuff like that. But it's always good to fuck around, because at the end of the day, this is Therapy Night Rants. It's not about you. It's about me. It's all about me. And we need everybody to say that together, though. Hey, Therapy Night Rants. It's about me. So when you tell it to other people, it's about you. It's about me. So in 180-degree fashion, in 360-degree fashion, it's about me. It goes to you and me. So it's about me. Selfish mother. It's all about me. And I understand that. Maybe that's why I root for the bad guy, okay? Like maybe that's why I want Diddy to fucking evade authority. I would love to see a fucking picture of him and fucking where's he at? Bali with Russell Simmons, like smiling and shit. I would love to see that on the low. I can't even front. Because that's the fucking American dream. I mean, that's what it is. Like, these guys are fucking untouchable. And I'm sorry I'm saying fucking so much. Dude, you're cursing so much, bro. Like, you really need to learn how to do a show without the cursing, man. No station's going to pick you up. Like, you're not going to get any radio jobs talking like that. I mean, maybe on Sirius or something, but dude, chill out, bro. Like, for real. Like, stop with the effort, okay? God. Read a book, nigger. Whoa. The fuck up. Whoa, what are you talking about, man? Dude, seriously, chill the fuck out. I know they hid the information from you in the books, but dude, go fucking pick one up. You're not going to go to jail. Oh. Whoa. All right, bro. Jeez. Where are we at? Where are we at before this fucking red name just dropped the N-bomb? The therapy, the Holocaust. What the fuck were we talking about? God damn it. Nothing. It was something. It was definitely something. It's fucking smearing off ice, zesty orange. Got you feeling zesty, buddy. That's what this Diddy juice do. See, I had one of these, man. What the fuck? Why would I ain't drinking that shit. No wonder, man, they end up signing bad contracts. Whoa. That's intolerable. That's fucking intolerable. Yep. That's fucking intolerable, dude. All right. Up in the mix. We got 10:47 on the dot. All right. Let's get these fuckers out of here. Bam. Harry's drinking again and having fun. Harry's drinking again and having fun. That's the main gist of the whole thing. Unofficially presented by Modelo. That was in memory of my boy Alonzo's well zest. I ain't gonna fucking lie. That shit was good as shit. That shit was good as shit, yo. That shit was good as shit, man. That shit was good as shit. The name is shit. But Smirnoff Ice. You know, I used to drink the Smirnoff back in the day, for real, like hard body, man. The little white one. Especially when you're a kid. Yo, I'd be pounding that shit. Maybe not pounding it. No, did he? No, it's horrible. That's the only time I'm gonna ever say that. So anyway, yeah. You know, we live by a week-to-week basis, man. And also, it's not good. It's not good when you have fucking kids probably just live week by week. You know, you plan for the future for sure. I got plans. Fuck, I don't know if they're gonna go accordingly, goddamn. But I think long, like my future, but I don't know how to get there. I really don't. That's what I'm fucked up with. That's the only thing about getting older that really messes me up in my head. Is like, is this other thing? I guess the way that we grew up, like our parents kind of like put it in our head. That's the only. It's like, how am I gonna? I'm still feeling this way. I'm still doing this. Like, you know, fuck, it's weird. But I know that there's like this brighter side to it. There's like a brighter side. So that's what keeps me going. On that note, and I still like to fuck around. Why do we like to fuck around? That's the other question. And maybe that's just the part that like keeps you young. Now you gotta pick and choose how we fuck around as we get older, but like that youthfulness, jumping and farting in the air. Oh my god! Like like 2 seconds after, I felt kind of like, you know, that's fucking rude. You know, like, but I did it in a loving, caring fashion. I don't know. It's still rude. Like, it was fucking hilarious. Like, why did? And I didn't even mean to do that. It just, you know, it's been a minute since I jump farted. If you haven't jump farted recently, like, do a jump fart when you know it's just like a night, you know, jump fart on somebody you love or care about. How about that? That's a way to cure anything. Okay, it was fucking hilarious. You can even jump. You can even jump fart on an animal, perhaps. I remember, you know, scaring dogs and shit like that when I was a kid. Fucking dog wake up. Insane. Cut the lights down in this mouth. Oh, no. Turn my little thing off. Wah, wah, wah. A little green screeny action. White wall. Anyway, acting a fool, don't even know what to do. That's what I was talking to Beeline about. It's like, bro, you realize in the end all, be all, it's like the whole system is crazy. Everyone's crazy. Like, the fact that we watch other people on screen and we're the whole world is just fucking, it's just like insane. It's enough. If you haven't had these thoughts of the suicide, the fucking wanting to kill, the everything, it's like, I don't even think that's not normal. Like the whole process of the way we live is just, it's insane. And then your spirit, your soul, like yearns for something more, but the fucking something more never fucking shows it. Like it never comes, and it's never attainable. It's like a non-feasible entity that just wants to fucking slither around you, and you can smell it, you can taste it, like you know the kind of life you want, but you can't bring it to yourself. You just can't, for some reason. Is all that positive? There's only so much positive too that, like, and it's not even that. It's like but is that is that too much? Is that admitting like true defeat? Because that's not good either. Because there's always that fight to to die for a meaningful cause. Maybe that's just a man's mission as well, to die. And it's like, but how valiantly we die for, or something. Like you could die fucked up like a loser, slumped over in the back seat, whatever, die of beef, violence, overdose, fucking in a river, or just old man on the porch. You don't have you don't have a choice, but perhaps somewhat of a choice, like the way, pick and choose the people you get in contact with, different things. Interesting. So we definitely have a somewhat of a choice. Yeah. Thursday night. On a 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 Thursday night. Something like that. Out, smoked out. What's going on? Yeah. Yo, the lights really do make a crazy ass difference, I was testing that shit out when I like put them up, but with the one light, it's insane. Anyway, Harry's drinking again. addiction. I mean, it's maybe. Why do I feel this way too? Part of me feels like beating a dead horse. The other part is keep going, because there's a fight there. There's a listenership there. There's a lane there. Motherfuckers always gonna be addicted to anything, everything. I guess like, but now let's don't start that. Maybe getting trendy. Oh, I'm an addict. I mean, it's already kind of a thing, but maybe trending in a way like, nah, stupid word to brag about, but we got to keep that word like, he's an addict, you know. And I'm an addict. That's not good. The whole thing is like, Billy's an addict, and he's like, no. Now, different levels, yo, like a different. Different levels of. He's an addict. Take it and flip it. Yeah. Flip that. I love marijuana so much. I fucking love the way it fucking takes in my. I love the way it smells after you blow it back out and fucking. Oh fuck. Now I'm trying to tell my fucking stepdaughter she can't smoke weed 15, 16. I don't fucking know. Hypocritical bullshit. I know goddamn right I'm wrong as a motherfucker, but I'm trying to protect her, right? Ain't this a bitch? I'm trying, man. But I love me some marijuana, goddamn it. And the sad part feels like that might be the one thing we could bond over. I'm not gonna give in still. But like when you're 18, fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll feel different, like just smoke a joint. Fuck it. But I feel a duty as a parent still, like protect them from, and it's like, from what? But it's like, no, from, the harm that, I don't know, man, shit. But I don't know, man, little weed. I just like everything about it. I like the way it stays in your fingers. I like the fucking smell of the residue. The feeling. I wish I could feel more off this shit though. Start contacting some of the growers themselves and shit or something. Like, come up with that Harry strain, bro. I think I got some shit, Harry OG or something. If they don't, the Harry OG, yeah. Or the pub OG, like Kush, Hida Kush. I. Anyway, acting a fool up on a Thursday, like I do. I want to start showing my ass in the more, excuse me, professional manner. But until then, we're gonna enjoy the ride, okay? However that ride comes. I don't even know who I am anymore. False. I know exactly who I am. And where I'm going. I hate that button. Yes. What we got here? Harris is drinking again. Pubcast. So. All right, so we covered DiddyGate. Actually, we didn't even really cover it that much, you know. See, again, the research. Also, the comments are helpful and stuff. Well, guys, like if there's things that do some more research, boo boo, let us know. I need to work on things like that, but if not, then it's cool. At the end of the day, I want to provide a show, decent show, and a fuck around, and also an expose. Okay, an expose, Jose, of a man's evolution, and thoughts of we could say man. Now this includes women, okay, the woman as well. Please and thank you. Go check out all the way back to episode 31. That was a very good episode as well, the shroom clip. Because certain things here tie together. Now, in closing, back to audio. I'm going to fucking jam out, and I don't care. Like, that's just what I do. All right? Now, anything else, let's tap in with the pub. Fucking, you see it there. Where's the updated version? I don't know. Spotify, Apple. But Thursday Night Rants is for the fuck around. Okay? And every week you never know what you're going to get. Back to audio. Let's play some music. Everybody have a good night. And see you next week, man. Episode 115. And maybe explore is victim of... Can you be a victim of your consistency? Maybe I'll try to do some research, like go down in memory lane and maybe like great warriors or leaders or politicians who were, or something, athletes where like consistency is a bad thing. Is it like a mind fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deeply about it. Damn. But it's got my mind twitching. God damn it. Anyway, salute. We're just going to jam out. It's been a good show. Peace and love. See you next week, motherfuckers.
Harry's drinking again.
I love hard metal like that, like hard metal. Fucking head banger shit. I don't find enough of it. Yes. I thought I was gonna go in the motherfucking house and shit, be with my girl, you know what I'm saying, lay down beside her side, maybe kiss my son to sleep before he fell asleep, and not just another Thursday night. I'm up here in the pub, and you know what I mean? Now it just turns to drinking and you know what I'm saying? Not even that. Most nights I'm straight. But it's been lately I've been restless, spin the sack. Cold as sack turning. Car whipping, bending. Stomach's curdling. But I know they still love me. That's how I measure a motherfucking bra shit. How much shit can you take? We keep on piling it on. Women make it strong. Or maybe make it when we come in. Because I freak it when I speak it and freak it. See, I be tripping. I be fucking thinking, ooh,
Harry's drinking again.
jam out. Yeah. Freaking out, man. Why you freaking out, bro? Ain't no reason to. Just sit there and be cool. Yeah. Don't worry, my boy. Self-employed. It's coming in. Love my bros though, man. For real though. I wish it was like it was though, bro. We Interstate 80, little road trips. I love these sometimes 3-hour streams, man. I was gonna get off and shit, but I am right now here in a minute. I'm already off, but off like this was the fun ones, you know. Beeline came through, but then also, can I still rock it? That's my current thought process of this show. It's like, no. And maybe that's all it takes is just good energy, you know? I should probably network more. And at the same time, shit, I gotta let come to me what comes and be what it'll be. And that's what I'm saying. Oh, it's always, when I do it like that, it's pretty good. It's pretty chill. So yeah, Thursdays, man. I was gonna thinking about starting, but it's all good. It was a good show. Everything was good. We got some downloading, editing to do. I gotta get on this. Tripping, man. Motherfucking tripping, man. Goddamn.
Wake up and grind. It's 11:15 p.m.
Fight the good fight. Let's continue this saga in Germany.